No. The land of 10,000, no.
Hi and hello and welcome to D2E, streaming Justice for All. We're in episode 2.
Yep.
I'm Andrew, that's Dustin.
Hello.
I think Grace will be joining us.
Yeah.
By popular demand of herself.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I'd say, let's get going.
Since we're having a third one, we can use the camera.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think you need to.
My phone's going.
Good.
Just took a minute.
You're good.
Okay, but why though?
Much better.
So,
Here we are.
let's do this thing.
Let's.
You're a little further away from the mic, so I need like refined Pearl, good acting Pearl, but loud Pearl. Project your voice.
Don't know if I can.
And smile for the camera.
Yeah, I project my problems all the time.
No,
oh, wait, you
no.
said voice.
No. The land of 10,000, no.
I'm gonna enjoy that one.
Oh, yeah.
We got new ones on here.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to touch your body. Can I choose one?
Okay.
Can I choose one to touch?
Later.
Here we are. All right. So Maya's looking sad because, you know, murdering and such.
This is so much easier with 2 extra girls last week.
Yeah. I have to do Maya and Francisco.
Phew, that was a close one.
You want to do Maya?
Yeah.
Okay. Just double check. You mentioned something. Okay.
I
Okay.
can't do that.
You said it. All right.
Well, I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air.
Gosh. I feel like I was pretty close to dying myself.
So the Damocles is hanging over my head. I don't know why I made
Okay,
a
but why though?
Rocky Horror reference. I don't know.
I know it's one of your favorites.
Yes, absolutely.
You are wonderful. You listened carefully to theories and tricked everyone into believing you.
Thanks. Wait, tricked?
That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right?
Why are you whispering?
I also like that there's like a little bit of a charge. It's like, that must be the lawyer's secret technique.
Sorry, I'm quiet.
By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of heart.
Oh, yes, there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you.
Imagine
What if
she.
that didn't happen?
Sorry.
Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Maya?
Try again.
Mia?
There you go.
Mystic Mia?
Maya's the other one.
I read it wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher.
Oh, I didn't know that. I love this little, like, pose.
Just remember, Mia, dead, kind of rhymes, but it doesn't. And then Maya, yeah, she's alive. That's all you gotta do. It's a trick.
Perfect.
That makes no sense.
It's one of them mnemonic devices.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Oh man, we need Keenan and Kel. All here it goes.
Oh, that'd be great. Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of. Wow!
I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes, sir.
Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling.
imagine she'd say photographer.
Oh yeah.
Witness, your name and occupation, if you please.
Oh yeah. Is it you? Do you want to take this one tonight?
I like the turn thing.
Oh yeah, we're
I
good.
can't constantly do this.
I think we're the only ones who like that, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
Hey, Phoenix. How you doing?
Hello, Spyro Otaku. How you doing?
I think it's basically Ben and my phone upstairs watching. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just fine.
Sorry about this. Don't exactly have a choice, you know.
Name und occupation.
It's a very different vibe than last week.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, sorry.
I thought it was mine.
Oh, because the Yowza we didn't do. Okay. Hi, Higglebottom.
Hello.
Hi, girlfriend.
What's going on?
Oh.
I'm attempting to do Franziska. It's not gonna be as good, but I'm trying.
What's up?
Oh my god.
No, no, no. The land of 10,000 no.
Okay. Do you know who Kunichi is? Yes.
And then
Higglebottom is? She was here yesterday. Rachel, yep.
Spyro
Spyro. Spyro is Bryn.
Spyro is the dragon
is.
from the game.
I knew that one and that one, but I've never seen the
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
I declare, what in tarnation?
Hey, Judge! This here is violence against my fair self. That's fine.
That's fine! That ain't fine! That's a whip!
There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. I ain't even got to say my name and job yet.
I like the delivery on that one.
That's pretty good.
Hello, Phoenix Infinity. Thank you for joining us.
Hi!
Ellipsis, but in German. I don't know the German word for ellipsis. I'm going too close to the mic when I do this, but it's fun. It's like a magnetic pull.
Yeah.
So hard to play Fire Emblem and watch, but I'm trying. Yeah, I gotta get into Fire Emblem right after I finish Xenoblade and also Control.
What was that demo you were also playing?
That was Dragon Quest XI, but I stopped that one.
Alright, go. My name's a lot of heart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify. Oh no, let's all be one big happy family.
Just smack my leg really good. Maybe your knee is not the best place for our soundboard.
You know, you might be right.
Yeah, I am right.
How about you put it here?
Alright, hit the button. Phoenix, you changed your color.
All right.
You can change your color?
I'm trying to figure out a way I want to hold this. I think I might just do that.
I'm thinking you should put it on a level surface.
Alright.
So you don't drop it.
I don't want the soundboard being killed because I still have not been able to hit a button!
It'd be nice if you could stream Fire Emblem too. Oh, good.
We have a big list of games.
Yes.
Alright, go ahead.
All right.
Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber.
We were waiting outside the door, and then BANG! We hear this gunshot. Are you sure the gunshot sounds Yeah, sure!
I like your delivery of
You have a-
bang. Is it a slide whistle gunshot?
It obviously does not know what a gunshot sounds.
Mr. Laurie there broke the door down and we rushed into the room.
Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around.
I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in that room.
All right.
Press here if you
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Wrecking cars? Excuse me,
Wrecking course, it's short for reckon. Of course I did. Ah.
Something tells me that joke went differently in the Japanese version.
Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court.
The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture?
Not only was it my turn, you
Yeah.
said Fitcher.
I noticed.
It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in that room.
Alright.
Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me.
Very aggressive for Phoenix.
Yeah. Alright. Fine.
Was it really only those two people who went in?
What you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them?
Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two that went into the room.
Thanks for the
But
advice.
there's a suspicious
Hold on! We can't have the defense testifying against his own client.
Is it mine?
We don't know whose turn it is. Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the channeling chamber, you hear?
But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue.
I don't know. I think maybe you should just take over Lana, little one.
Alright.
Little one? Big one?
Don't do that.
Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey?
Sure, I'm sure.
Lana seems awful confident in her testimony. Lana, please think back to that day one more time.
What you getting at?
Remember what you said when we broke into the room. That's a lot of candles. I think it's gotta
okay.
technically be you.
I was murdered.
Grace is rocking Lana.
Thank you.
Lana! At a time like this!
Times like this are perfect for snapping us up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya?
Fuck you, science.
When you saw the murderer at that time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not. Am I correct?
Well, you see.
Order! Miss Hart! You are here to present accurate testimony, unlike last time.
And the time before that.
Sorry.
Good. This shifts things back to my side.
For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber.
When they enter?
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
One of those people who enters the chamber was Maya Fey, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Being possessed.
Exactly.
Rats! I'm trapped like one. Again!
Let me take a look at this.
What if that didn't happen?
Is there anything different about her appearance? Because we know her appearance changes when she's possessed.
It's kind of hard to tell because it's it's from the
Right.
back, and B, you can't really see anything that would identify her, like the bullet hole in her sleeve comes up again, I think, and the blood. But
All right,
don't see
let's
it.
proceed.
Alright, let's just press again.
Are you absolutely certain of that?
Sure am. But that old witch chased us out of that room, so...
Old witch. Does she mean Market Fey?
Yes, yes, she does. But there was no one else in there. And you know it.
But she didn't.
The channeling chamber was very dark, almost pitch black with all those candles. What is that? How? How could it be pitch black in there? There was like 9,000 candles.
The whole room should have been on fire. With candlelight. How?
That's impossible. It's giggling.
Yeah.
What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there?
What's that word?
Wreck given.
Reykjavik.
That's the
a
capital.
Pokemon.
No, that's the capital of Iceland.
Wreck given? What in the?
Yeah, to all the Icelandic viewers.
Right.
All none of you.
Reykjavik. You know, you reckon? That's a given. I took a good look around the room once. There ain't no way anybody was hanging out behind the folded screen.
Ain't no way.
Don't get in.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hop.
What? You got a problem?
Wreck given! I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding your kind. If you would stop saying things such. Oh!
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the witness's testimony or don't you?
Her story holds up. What's worse, I was there at the scene of the crime with her. And her story is exactly how I would have told it too.
Except I wouldn't have said Reykjavik. Stop.
Sorry, that's just what's on the soundboard. Nah, it's pretty good. Was it really a gunshot? Yeah, you can press one.
Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot?
One I did. Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
And why are we here listening to the defense testify?
And the world becomes just a little crueler.
Heard it gunshot a long time ago, so I know. I tell ya, that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. Also, are you sure you know what a gunshot sounds like? Could have been a
So
party
here's what I'm gonna
popper.
do. Here's my thought.
Apparently.
Alright,
We know the gun was fired twice.
right.
So if I present the gun here, when she says she mentioned a single gunshot, that wasn't it. It clearly does, but not yet, so I guess...
Where's the objection button so I can just stop you?
All right, let's try it again.
I'm so sleepy. Oh, sorry, Spire. Stay awake.
There's something about the new evidence.
I've triggered Grace. Don't fall.
Why that one? Why that one of everything you could have picked? Out of everything.
Alright, I'm just gonna fast.
Everything that you could have picked.
Was there a problem?
It was.
What?
I'm gonna keep
That one.
asking about different places where someone.
I thought it could come in handy, and you like fairy tale, so and I know you like Gray, so I looked up a popular Gray quote.
You mean the most stupid one? The idiotic one?
Spire says, "Hey kid," which I believe she's talking to her. He's talking to you. What is the purpose of education?
To be smarter? To get you through life?
Learn, be smarter, get you through life.
All right.
That's our final answer. Ooh, we could do Who Wants to Be a Millionaire sound effects on here.
Yeah, we could.
Ooh, I want that
Also-
music.
All
You
right.
could have done such better with Fairy Tale. You could have done like the part of the
Okay,
first
read your
intro
line.
where it's like, I'm sorry.
We know.
I get very triggered. That's why I did
What
it.
do I look like to you? I wasn't born yesterday, you know? First off, the one that bust the door open was you. With the way you slammed that door, anyone standing behind it would have had more face and less nose. Free of charge.
In any case, there was no one standing behind the door.
She actually had the police to investigate that too? I'm currently reading about 15 different articles of the purpose of education. Oof.
Why?
I don't know, probably doing some kind of report or assignment.
Third option.
Okay, let's wind up.
What about under the flooring? Did you check there?
Hey, no.
Take a shot.
Ignoramus? Just take it out here. What is that word supposed to be?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Don't. What are you talking about? Me? Under the flooring. Come on. Even a bug wouldn't crawl under that.
It's a topic for Spire's class.
Sorry to disappoint, but there was no secret passageway under the flooring.
Oh, yeah, that was a bit far-fetched. Huh? Fetch far.
All right. So everything I've pressed didn't work. I have to present evidence, but I'm not sure what I need to present.
Go through all of it.
I know. I need Phoenix might have left us, but we need a ringer to help us get through these parts. This game you get stuck in weird little spots.
Yeah.
I do remember that from way back in the day on the DS.
One time we actually
Oh, Andrew.
the helping book and we don't have it. You have it for all the other games that you've played a billion
Well, I've
times.
had it on a put up on a computer or something, but I just don't have one on me. If we really get stuck, I can look it up on my phone or
I'm pretty sure it's this
one of
line.
the other people who are just listening to us ramble
Yeah.
could jump in.
What about Blinky?
Do I have to present the profile of the dead girl?
Is that it?
I'm gonna try it. That wasn't it.
That's not it.
That would be the dumb thing this game would do, though, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you need Blinky.
Sophia, are you still out there? I know you're playing Fire Emblem. I had a silly thing I wanted to do if you're in the chat.
Let's see.
Also, Fairy
That's a
Tale
good question.
one on here
Mm-hmm.
comes from an episode
about the secret that he was making.
No, that was Ray saying that.
Uh,
I just really like that episode in general because
I understand why you like that episode.
awesome Lucy moment. Awesome.
I am completely at a loss. This is driving me nuts, guys. You know
Alright.
What are your pieces of evidence?
All of them.
All of them.
Photograph of the crime scene. Bloody clothes with a bullet hole in sleeve. Knife. Gun. Knife gun.
How about the key?
It is the key to the. It is.
Got it after, like, before.
You're a bit ahead, but that is going to be
It
a
will come
thing.
up, but not here.
Okay.
Come on.
Never
I have to
mind.
prove that there could be someone else in the room.
You just noticed that? Alright, you want to turn down the game volume a little bit?
Okay, I'll turn it down. There we go.
In about 10 seconds, let me know if that worked or not. The beeping as Dustin flips through stuff is intense.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, we turned it down. That should be a little bit easier on you.
Yeah.
Let me know if you want more. We are in part 2-2.
Yeah. First testimony.
Okay.
Do you need, like, the newspaper clipping or what?
No.
Dang it.
I can tell you like what it's not, but
Which ones is it not?
it's not the attorney's badge.
Yes.
It's not this.
Hmm.
It's not that. Because it would show there's no other way in
We broke on the room. All I could focus on was Maya's dead body. Milo. Press harder on the fourth statement. You're giving her a choice on the fifth statements where she looked behind the folding screen.
Yeah, I guess.
Can't present anything yet. Okay, that's what you need to do. You actually have to say can't present anything yet. Once that triggers. Make sense?
Yeah.
Press harder on the fourth statement. You are given a choice on the fifth statement.
Okay.
Where she looked. Behind the folding screen.
Yeah.
Then you choose can't present anything yet.
Yep.
This is very convoluted.
But I didn't.
Now,
give me
now,
that.
now on the fifth.
Now on the fifth.
Yep.
That's the same one.
What?
Hold on. So you said the fourth one, then the fifth one?
That's what it says.
This is so dumb.
Press. Well, have you pressed on all statements?
I have pressed on all statements.
No, we did not discuss Smash yet.
Yeah, we
Satanga.
asked, are you sure?
it. Wait.
Press harder.
I did that the first time.
That's okay.
Yeah. Remember what you said?
You're good. You're good. Just make sure you've gone through everything because it does say press on all, then press fourth
Yeah.
and fifth.
This is one of those like bad game design.
This is a
bits.
really rough one.
So murder at that time. You couldn't tell.
Right?
We've done this already.
Yeah.
When they entered. Well, one of them was Maya Fey. Alright. And now.
Try the fifth one.
So I have to do them specifically in that order. And if I do them again out of order, it doesn't matter?
That might be possible.
Behind the folding screen.
Yeah, press on all letter statements. Press harder on her fourth statement. You're given the choice on her fifth statement of where she looked. Choose behind the folding screen. Things have gone bad worse. You're given a choice. Present further evidence.
Way to go.
Choose can't present anything yet.
Oh. There we go.
It looks like all is hope is lost,
I-
and then plot.
I didn't get the third statement because it was Mr. Lawyer broke the wall down. I thought I had pressed it when I didn't.
Ay.
I didn't press every single statement in order, and then the fourth one again, and then the fifth one again.
Correct.
This game sucks.
was naked when I got here.
Why does it suck?
You keep doing that one.
I hate this case more than the circus one. I find it frustrating and sluggish to navigate. Well, that was really awkward.
That one was really bad.
Because you had
Hopefully that's the worst one.
You had to do it in a very particular order. Satanga, I wanted to bring you on as my expert. Did you see the Smash Brothers kind of leak?
What?
Myself?
Yeah.
SNK?
Yeah. So Nintendo has their generic information about the Fighters Pass, and it was just, wouldn't say who the fourth fighter is, but then it says SNK, all rights reserved at the bottom. I guess it could technically mean like maybe they're getting like an amiibo costume or something, or not amiibo, Mii fighter. But that's apparently been debunked. That's interesting.
Wait.
Because I was gonna ask you, Mr. Satanga, who the hell would it be?
Wait. What is SNK?
Game company.
Stands for
No, like.
Super.
You wouldn't have played any of their games.
Not.
All right, let's play this game.
Combat.
At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey.
Yes, you are the only SNK fan. That's why I wanted to ask you about it. It stands for Shin Nihon Kikaku. Okay. Enjoy your education video. We'll see you on the other side, Spy Air.
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture.
Maybe it's the guy from King of Fighters.
I was thinking what was her name? Mai Shirai or...
Mai Shirai.
Yeah, she's the one that wears red and has giant boobs. Terry Bogard. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's a problem.
What about the Darkstalkers girl?
Oh, Morrigan?
Yeah, or Felicia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what I said, Mai Shirai.
There's at least 3 additional letters.
Mai Shirai.
Read your line.
Shira Nuni. Hello.
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. I thought I already read that. However, if we think about it, the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I gonna do? Scoob.
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say.
Just give it up, you butcher. You should listen to our Go Nintendo Radio episode.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna make one wrong move, I'm gonna have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that would prove it's not Maya in that photo?
Nope. Happy with it.
Well, Mr. Wright.
Nothing, Your Honor.
That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey.
I didn't say anything about giving up. I think things I don't have the guts to say. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
That's right, Bart. I think things I would never say.
Nice Simpsons reference out of you.
I know you can hear my thoughts, boy. Meow,
Meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow, meow.
That's enough!
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
So, of course, the solution for trying to solve a crime and get your person off the hook is to meticulously and redundantly ask a question of every single statement that's made and then give up. That's how you win.
No. The land of 10,000, no.
I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
But is it not impossible?
I told you, totally 100% impossible.
Miss Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume?
Presume.
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense.
Phoenix! Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. Well, you're someone who smiles no matter how bad it is.
Mia!
Oh, right, this.
No, that no! No!
I was waiting for that.
I know you are.
No! That no! No!
I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say?
You, pearls, pearls.
Her clothes are a bit small. Yeah, a bit. She looks
How
like
did
she looks
grow
like
7 feet.
I challenge the cosplayers to do this one.
she looks like that girl from
I can do kitty horror.
My Shirai.
She looks like my Shirai.
How?
Anime screams.
Oh
Mike
man,
from
we
the
need
chat.
a button that just goes anime.
Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go.
How? She's already taken away every advantage.
The advantage is still in your hand.
How do
Think
they not
carefully
know
one more
this?
time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday?
Dr. Gray! You need to ask for Lisa. Japan! That's a good one. Might get that one. I need some no momo quotes.
I was murdered. I was murdered. I'm sad that I'm murdered.
Move it along. What? What at a time like this? Times like this are the perfect time for Bethany to forget her lines.
Fix my hair.
I want to hear it out of you.
We had to wait like 7 minutes for you.
You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle.
Mia.
Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully.
Okay, but why though?
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
Where's a whip when we need one?
Please wait, Your Honor. Defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time.
Overruled,
Well, I guess
bitch.
that's it.
I'm afraid you're too late. You know, when I said it was over, and then you just talked to that giant little girl for 5 minutes?
Also, like,
It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. A Von Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
But, I mean, I have some place I must go after this. I'm the judge at a synchronized swimming competition.
What?
Following that, I'm the judge at an eating contest. You know, he works all day as a judge and then goes to his hobby, which is judging other things that aren't court.
Coming up, Millhouse.
Yes, Grace.
okay, how does the not court not figure out this, like, girl just cry?
That's a good question.
How does the not court figure out this girl is... Psst, psst, psst?
How
Good
did
question.
No, how does the court not, like, be like, what the? This little girl just became, like, 4 feet taller.
This is a common thing that happens in Japan.
Yeah, they don't have puberty in Japan. They just
The way people are drawn, I kind of agree.
Yeah, it's
they
like-
they
it's
do
like you-
kind of go from like
like-
pearl-sized people to like, you know, she's 14 in the anime, but she's drawn like a 25-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's how they do in anime.
that's how they
that
do.
kind of is moldy.
Right?
Yeah. So like once they hit 13, they just like boom.
They become like 6 feet taller. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about?
Please, tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber.
Okay, you got it.
See, you got through the judge somehow, right?
Well, the whipping helped. If we're going to be totally real about this.
Not the whipping. Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip. I got through to him. You know, Dustin and
I'm curious about
Phoenix
when.
are on the same wavelength.
I'm curious about Mia as Pearl having time to put on lipstick.
I guess her lips are just naturally that bright pink.
It's not a bright pink. That's
Oh.
a very pale pink.
Yeah, it's true.
It still looks like lipstick, guys.
Not really.
Boom!
Notice how literally no other character that is not wearing lipstick is drawn like that.
All right. Moving along.
When I broke into the room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. You are a photographer of this kind of stuff. Never mind. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Are you sure that wasn't the gunshot you heard?
That's not the answer. Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections.
Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Wright. I'm waiting.
She's scared.
I love how just haughty she is. It's fun to do. Alright.
Remember to press all the statements, even the ones that you don't need to.
Yeah.
Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all!
Really, Phoenix?
Well, I reckon that's possible.
If the body inside that room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Go!
Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness! Just as I expect of a foolish fool such as you. If that was the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead.
Stop using it.
And that would make the defender's chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it?
Sorry, Maya.
Are y'all done here? Can I continue?
Alright, let me go back
My
to
life?
the first statement then, because
So, what did she look like?
No? She looked almost like a different person.
on account of...
Different person?
She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We have already made that point abundantly clear.
Yes, that is true. Well then, Miss Hart, did you happen to see anything else?
Alright.
Hello, new viewers. And even knowing that, you still Thank you for pointing out the negative and everything. Appreciate it. It helps keep the mood
I
up.
was super happy and then I was just like...
No, actually, it turns out you guys suck. Now, can you continue being fun and silly on the internet?
I didn't say
And
that.
even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer?
That's why I'm getting out of this here business. Like, this guy's gonna get the dirt on the stars and be a tabloid photographer from now on.
She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Ah!
And for the same reason.
Because every time she has a job, people get murdered.
No.
That's not how diapers work.
Go ahead.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, would it kill you to stay on topic for a change?
Yes, it would.
Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Is that why you always ask these dumb questions?
Nice tag team in stereo. Guess I should be grateful. Oh, wow. Guess I should be grateful. It's not in 5.1. 2, right?
To what?
2 shots. You took 2 shots.
Ah, I wonder why this didn't come up an hour ago. I wonder why nobody mentioned it or asked.
Also, Pearl is scaring me.
Ugh. This fucking game.
Dustin.
Miss Hart, where is the other pitcher you have been withholding?
No. You got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil.
Yeah, that's a fair way to describe you. Well, at least she knows herself.
Then why have you not shown the other pitcher to the court yet?
Ain't it obvious? The prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it.
What? Von Karma!
I think we don't want to do that.
Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence.
Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this. You're as bad as your father.
Of course.
You can save it if you want. I don't have to guide up. I can pull it back up if you really want to, but
Yes.
I mean, I don't think it matters
yeah.
because the thing's not up. Let's confront her.
Your Honor, the defense asked that Prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. That never works. Why are you trying this, Phoenix?
Because it's a legitimate legal strategy and is totally appropriate right now.
Me, in contempt of court! You can't be serious.
But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's
Illegal.
that's not fair.
What are you, 7, Phoenix?
I had to read that way.
Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a school child?
Nicely done. I was so angry, I lost my composure.
Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all.
How could you think?
The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. I'd have to fill out a whole other form and add a line and then sign my name. It's so exhausting.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
More trouble than it's worth. How? How can you say that?
If you want to see it that badly, I'll submit it.
Yeah, I can see how that was so much trouble.
Yeah, you just handed it to the judge.
Doodaloo. Wait, it's so different than the other one!
Face! Look at her face. Look at her shirt.
Is that Francisca SP? This is Fina, by the way. Oh, you have more than one account? Okay.
Wait.
Hi, Fina.
SP for spelling. Yeah, that is. This person in the photograph is not Francisca.
Apparently that's Sophie. She just has a different account. I'm basically watching the stream on both my phone and the laptop.
She's dual wielding.
Thank you. I did have a question, but I don't think
Believe it. Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of
Can we
cleavage.
just skip this picture?
Hang on,
now?
no. I had this question for Dustin, for you, for Bryn, and anyone else, but I'm gonna throw it out now, because Sophie's here. Sophie has like a cutesy way to say my name and spell it.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to see if you guys could figure it out.
A cutesy way to say your name and spell it.
Yeah, I mean, spell it would get you there.
Andrew.
How do you? Can you spell it for me?
Andrew.
Nope.
Andru. I'm assuming incorrectly.
It is incorrect, of course. I just thought you would appreciate how stupid this is. It's a complete aside. I'm paying no attention. I suddenly look over and I see a woman with the bleeding from the nipples.
She's a breastfeeding vampire.
Also, Sophie, if you want to spell Andrew your way of spelling it, go ahead.
Just keep going.
She's a vampire. She just had a baby. She's gotta. All right.
No, she got blood on her from killing a dude. Continue.
What if that didn't happen?
It's obvious in the second picture, the witness...
ANJRUUUUUU.
I get that, but maybe not that many U's, but it cracks me up, and I just thought you would appreciate how stupid that is.
Okay.
So you can just go around saying it.
Oh.
It's obvious in the second picture that witness took that day at the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get for the nervous amateur.
Back to TED Talks for me.
I think the important point here is the person in the picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey.
Look at that
Like,
face.
shouldn't we, like, win here, / you know, get
All of this?
Francesca just knocked out forever?
Yeah, Franziska, and yes, the blue-haired girl, Von Karma. That's
Yeah,
Franziska.
that's the daughter of the old guy from the last game.
The
Yeah.
vampire dude. He was a vampire.
There's a lot of vampire talk going on here.
Yeah.
What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for.
You think?
Well, maybe it's not. Now, should I or should I not insist the person in this picture is not Maya? Boys and girls?
Save it.
I'm gonna drop the issue.
Save it.
It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get penalized either way. But I am gonna drop it because it doesn't matter. The thing that matters is that now we can see both of her sleeves.
It's no good. We've been through this so many times.
Yay!
This is not like you. Mr. Wright, why are you objecting? The person in this photo is clearly not the defendant, and yet...
There is no way he can raise an objection and hope to live.
I'm sorry, what now?
Yes.
So,
Because we just went out for the murderer.
so you think you can dance? That's wonderful. Destroy him.
Explain yourself!
Your Honor, I would like you to take a look at this picture.
What the hell?
This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitors room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit.
How did you take this low angle?
Yeah, if it was like a high angle like security camera photo, but that's clearly like a hidden.
It's like
cam-
Phoenix is like talking, and you just see like a giant camera just like on his knee. It must be the fan on in here. Click. Oh, I think I heard a gunshot.
It's actually Franziska, like underneath the table, just like,
I have you now, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
She like pushes up a tile on the floor, peeks out of it, uses
No.
her whip to hit the camera.
No, you just see all his hair with the camera in it.
Maya Fey, but isn't that totally like a different person? I really can't tell these hippies apart.
She looks this way because she is obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit.
When?
It's unbelievable that she can make her.
Yet, it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into the person she's calling.
Well, I see one part that changes.
Andrew?
Ms. Von Karma, a word if I may.
Take this outside. Mia!
Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that the picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal. But I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place.
Also, how did you get this picture?
What if that didn't happen?
From the moment I showed this picture to the court, the case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind.
Yeah, I'd say.
I don't even have a single witty line.
I do. I want
Looks like we've been had.
this.
I don't claim to understand anything, but I still can't believe anything. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Mayor Faye?
You think her face is always like
If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there
Yeah,
any way can
I'm
prove this
saving
person
now.
is not Maya. Don't forget to save Dustin.
I feel like we put so much more pressure on him that we need to.
Yeah, we do backseat game him for no reason.
I can prove it.
Oh shit.
Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see.
Why are you just staring
Choose
into my eyes?
carefully,
Also-
Andrew. I'm playing.
Ready? David?
What?
I don't have that on the soundboard. I had to do it live.
Yeah.
What?
This picture. Within this picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now.
Read it a week.
A contradiction?
So, you think you spotted a problem with this picture? Then on your keep.
Oh.
Is it? Which sleeve was it?
Ooh.
It was that one. It was that one.
Is that one?
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Please direct your attention here.
To the sleeve. But there isn't anything odd about it.
And that is exactly why it is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing.
In fact, something that was there is actually not there.
Should be there.
Nice bird sound. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume.
They are calling it a costume again. A little
Look.
culturally inappropriate.
Hang on a sec.
The Garlic King has arrived!
Why are you calling yourself that, Charles?
Charles has won a garlic festival contest and been crowned Garlic King 2 years in a row.
Why?
I like making the
Do you
joke.
eat garlic or something?
It's a garlic festival. Like they celebrate garlic. They have garlic like recipes and food and
How do you
Yeah,
win though?
candy garlics
And
and
Wario's
How
there.
do you win?
there's a battle where they chuck garlic at each other, pocket garlic and such.
And then eventually, like, someone opens up the dead zone.
That's what I was joking. I was like,
Wait,
his
no,
baby is
how
Garlic Jr.
So how do you actually win?
Ask Bad Guy 5. Bad Guy 5
How
can
do you
tell you.
actually win? Tell us.
How is one crowned? The King of Garlic.
Uh,
The Cloven King.
yeah, I don't have pocket sound on the soundboard. I have new sound effects.
What if that didn't happen? Oh shit! Here we go again.
Fuck you, science! Nope, nope, nope. The land of 10,000, nope.
They're going through all of them.
Press here, you dumb fuck.
I'm gonna cast a spell.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Snake it when I got you.
And I'll save the last one for later.
Alright.
If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Your soundboard's too quiet. Dang it. Can you bump up the soundboard?
Yes, I can.
Alright.
Miss Von
Power
Karma,
up.
you...
Thanks everyone for saying the sound board is quiet because we've been at this for an hour and no one has said anything. And this guy has been incessantly pressing all the buttons.
I bet Sophia would have noticed when you used the fairy tale thing. She probably.
Alright. Then I'll regale you with my regal read.
Okay, just tell us how you won. Please.
Yeah, that's fair. Is this
You
better?
are excused. The rest of you see me after
Oh
court.
shit!
question. Nope. The land of 10,000, no.
Is that better? Is that better? Are the sound effects loud enough? Sound is still a
Scotch.
scotch. Alright, we've scotched it up.
All right. He's talking about the syncing
Oh,
of
is
the camera. That's something I just
Oh.
haven't had time to fix it.
Yeah, we're that's a fix for another day. That's a good volume. Good, nice.
All right, cool.
Thank you for the derailing. Let's continue. Already read that.
You intended to hide this valuable piece of evidence?
David.
You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
Alright, this should do some major damage to our argument.
That's a lot of damage.
I don't have that one.
Don't celebrate yet.
Can you just stop? 'Cause
You like to bring down the mood, don't you?
Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face.
She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again.
Thinking when I got here.
Jumping the gun again, I see. Your Honor, I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
What do you mean? And what incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known that this picture was of any value to this case.
You have eyes, you dumb.
I see.
She's lying through her teeth, and I know it.
Was Wario at the garlic contest?
David? Alright. He takes 10 contestants. Each contestant gets 4-ounce bag of raw, peeled cloves of garlics. Then they beat each other with it. Contestants get 30 seconds to eat as much garlic as possible, and then another 30 seconds to swallow whatever is in their mouth.
I could do that.
Wait.
With raw garlic juice.
Yeah.
Just dying a little back here.
That woman knew about everything. The bullet hole, the picture, the everything!
But you can't prove that. Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure the detective gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth at his next salary discussion.
What if that didn't happen?
Poor Gumshoe. Why do the prosecutors have any...
David is doubting my eating prowess right here.
Wow!
What?
You don't know.
Oh, David.
You don't
Once
know.
we went to an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Dustin is my, #1 pick in an eating contest.
I think if we put him up with everyone I know, he'd win.
As expected. Okay, you may drink water. Okay, that's good.
25-second mark. I literally had a handful of garlic and stuff into my mouth. I had to gnash my teeth for a minute. Yeah, you may drink water. Okay.
Yeah.
Garlic Kool-Aid. In any case, I like the garlic desserts they have at the, garlic ice cream,
Yeah.
garlic iced coffee.
Come to the garlic festival next year. I
We
might.
should
That sounds
do-
like a fun time.
We should actually, because we're talking about getting a camera by then, we should actually film, on remote at the garlic festival.
Yeah.
Bad guy, Dustin, just rocking it out. Oh, that'd be really fun.
I wonder who'd win.
It'd be
Would
fun.
he keep his
Greatest
champion?
showdown ever.
Gar-
Two-time remaining champ. The
Would he-
challenger, Dustin of Dis2 Entertainment. Coming
Look
for the
into-
garlic crown.
Looking to dethrone the king like the Robespierre of garlic.
Alright.
Garlic funnel cake. Wow, that's impressive.
Anyway.
In any case, this is a very big problem. No one could eat that much garlic. I like you doing the voice.
Thank you.
When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in the sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear right after the shooting, there was none.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, all right?
Okay, here's the gun.
Got it. Watch this, Maya.
I mean Mia. I mean Pearl. I mean Mia.
Yeah, that's right. Your Honor. There is only one logical explanation for the contradiction.
Let's see.
Save.
I'm trying to remember how this went.
Yes. So luckily, you should save.
Let's see. I'd say the bullet hole was made later, right?
That's your call. I don't know.
This picture is made. No. She did something.
Excuse me.
I don't think this was it.
There is only one explanation for why there is no hole in the sleeve in that picture. By the way, why is the blood only on her breast? Because she bleeds from the nipples. We've established this earlier. I'm sorry you missed nipple blood.
Like I said,
This fall on
No,
NBC.
it's because they stabbed them up close and like the blood splattered on the front of them.
Yeah.
And then she got like depossessed real quick and then repossessed. I don't know.
I've had things repossessed.
There was like a
so we're gonna find out if I was right.
After the murder?
Hey! Those two gunshots we heard were there before. Bleh. Hold on. Those two gunshots we heard were before we broke in. Or did y'all forget?
That's an areola thing that can happen to real runners.
Also, why'd you just not let me leave 10 minutes ago, guys?
Is that how it went?
The pistol fired only 2 shots, no more, no less.
I knew viewers.
Oh, so now the number of gunshots matters. Thanks.
This game is so hard and mean.
All right, the shooter is someone else.
I'm glad we get to see the photo again.
Yeah.
The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether.
I do like this theme.
Is that why she's so surprised? She's just like, everything's coming up, Millhouse.
What? With Sharon Broflovsky.
I heard that.
Order! 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 If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial.
Great, gives me
Do
one more
that.
time. Number of gunshots always matters. I think there's a dirty hair quote. It's like, it does matter until it doesn't for the sake of plot. Like, I've brought up the gun was fired twice after someone mentioned one gunshot. Like,
But
that's
ask
happened
yourself
several
one
times.
question. Are you feeling lucky?
Yes.
Are you punk?
Oh!
What?
Why me?
The defense's argument is a complete mess.
A complete mess. I fail to see how. Please enlighten us.
Hey, witness!
What the heck? Is that any way to speak to a gal? Favor?
To
Yeah, no.
to speak
Never
to a...
mind. What the heck? Is that any way to ask a girl? Favor? Yeah, keep asking that.
Let's keep going.
Just keep going.
Be quiet, you!
Hey, David.
Press here, dumb fuck.
I got an AVGN quote.
You was the one who said it was only the 2 of them when you entered the room.
Well, no.
If you were lying, I swear that my wit will be the last thing you see.
I think we're stomping her.
Look, sis. You looking mighty scary. So why don't we say you?
Whip.
I'll swear I wasn't lying or nothing.
Ain't nothing.
There wasn't anyone else in there. Honest.
He said he couldn't hear the
You
sound
see?
effect.
Now listen to me this, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where does this other woman come here from?
Press here, dumb fuck.
Why is it lately all I want to do is cry?
I don't want us to answer
Well,
It's college. The answer's college.
well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant,
Oh no, Charles. Oh no.
Another boot to the face for the swiveling wimp. And one more for Jenny and the Wimp.
Now
Bizarre
that's when you
farts.
I leave my entire vast boot to the head.
All right.
Just continue.
then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
So I can with you.
Come on, you can't fall and fart here in Phoenix Wright.
I can't believe that even Mia is calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this?
Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now?
I'm winning.
To sad things around? That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective.
Phoenix?
I would not enjoy a blueberry pie eating contest. Ugh.
What?
I need to look at this. I don't like blueberry pie. I need to look at this situation from a different angle. I feel great now, barring weird farts. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya, had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true.
It's the first one.
Mr. Wright, let's hear what you come up with already.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place.
Do I?
I mean, we have a key, but that doesn't really prove it.
The face. Isn't that another
No.
character?
Well, I mean,
we're
yes.
getting to that point.
We're getting there. It's like you gotta figure it out.
You gotta explain it in
What
childish
if that
form.
didn't happen?
Okay, but why though? Fuck you, science.
Please stop. I think we need to take the soundboard away from you
Nope.
for a little while.
I think it's the key. Nope.
Please take a good look at this.
Okay.
I've already seen it.
Guys. The proof is the cameraman. What? Who's taking those pictures? Well, you're coming in a little late, but our witness, Lotto Hart, is the one who took the photos.
And it was after the murder.
It was after the murder. They busted the door down. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay, but why though?
And what is the purpose of this item?
Don't you see, Your Honor?
I don't think you actually see what you're doing.
I think it's the court that should be signed at you, Mr. Wright. Penalty.
Ouch! That stung! We're gonna have to live with that damage.
Yeah, it's fine. We're a good way into the trial.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's the third person was in the room, but how can I prove it?
Save.
I just did!
He
I
literally just did!
Just did!
Like 4 seconds
in
ago!
front of you.
I'm sorry.
We have a screen there
I
and
was
the screen.
becoming a cousin-ish.
We have a
Why?
screen here and a screen here.
You can't offer him advice if you're not paying attention!
Because
Oh my
what
god.
I do, I always say.
Alright. Say I can prove it. The bullet hole's not there. Present the sleeve to the court.
Oh, we're there.
I was squatting.
Uh,
Pull it. I don't know. Someone else. When given a choice, Maya had left the room.
okay.
I have to check.
Maya had left the room. Okay.
Press here. Don't fuck.
Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this.
Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey.
You must like her.
The chance of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary.
What? Why?
Anyway, weird drive-by. Let's see some evidence.
Soundboard need work. What's wrong with it?
I'm guessing that certain sounds are just a little too quiet.
Press here, you dumb fuck.
Yes, some of them are different volumes.
Unity work blue. David?
Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room.
Key.
It's okay.
Yeah. Miss Hart, do you remember this key?
Well, I've seen it.
Yeah, that one
Hey,
particular
that's the
sounds a little
channeling
quiet.
chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that.
The defendant herself locked the door.
Yeah? That's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key is the only one of its kind, after all.
Only one. There's
Only
only
one.
one keyblade. I
Only
mean, key to the channeling chamber. Just one. No, none others. That's just the one key.
Go
it's
ahead.
very unique.
Oh, one of a kind, you say?
I don't think Bad Guy likes me.
Aw, I like you, David.
I don't know who you are.
He makes very mean Mario Maker levels. And he has a cat named Daisy. That's
I
the
like
two
half
basic
of that.
facts.
Does he watch Fairy Tail? This is awful.
Why don't you ask him?
He does like some anime. I do know he likes some anime.
Have you heard of Fairy Tail?
Yes? It looks like she's catching on.
I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession?
Miss Pearl over here gave it to me.
Huh?
Whoa, what do you mean?
David loves Fairy Tail, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he's a good person.
He's a good person.
He has good taste. Also, I like how at least 5 people in the comments like Fairy Tail.
Yeah. It's a very popular show.
It's like the smallest, biggest anime.
Smallest, biggest anime. Okay.
Like, I know a lot of people who know about it, but like, I also know that they rarely even talk about it if they do.
Jumping in on the Fairy Tail chat, as opposed to the bad guy. David, if Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest.
Well, ain't that a tick? So how come you're holding it?
I've got this as a present from a certain little girl.
So you're framing Pearl?
No, definitely no.
Yeah.
And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time.
That's preposterous!
This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you.
No!
The first 4 bad guys weren't great, but I'm the best one. Yeah, just because you're a bad guy does not mean you are
Or
a bad guy.
Since we've been talking about Fairy
It seems
Tail,
we
your
have
favorite
come.
character?
All right.
It seems we have come to a impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not?
No.
The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma.
How can this be?
Oh shit! Here we go again.
At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible.
My perfect case! How is that flaw in my perfect case?
Your perfect case.
Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you.
I'm a fool. I took down your dad.
I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby.
You'll see. You'll all see.
It's like that's kind of what she's doing, is just the ranting and raving.
Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Why can't you just tell
That is
her?
all. Court is adjourned. I got a place to go.
Well, I beat your dad, so... You know, remember him? He was so perfect, and now he's rotting in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Phoenix needs to bring that up more.
Wow, that was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis?
Yes, I felt I had no choice.
You didn't think Dustin reading the line Pearly might have been a clue that Pearl was about to have a line?
Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that.
Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room.
And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room.
Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance?
Yeah, I'm
Howdy,
counting on
crew.
you.
Hey, Zach. How's the baby?
I envy two of you.
Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me?
Sure.
Oh, right.
Well,
Wrong one. But you
Oh,
showed
right, Pearls. You ready to buy some tickets?
Mr. Nick, why are you making fun of me?
Wait.
Is this how you talk to kids? Poor thing. So sheltered and abused.
the hair is just a handle. You pick her up like this, and you carry her to the bus stop.
Have you ever had your
No.
hair curled?
No. They're
It's
they're
so-
straps so you can
When you
hoist
put
her
her-
up over your back.
When you put her in timeout, you just like hang her on a coat hanger, just like little rack.
Also, I just like how more people watching Fairy Tale keep joining the stream. It's making me so happy.
Wow, 3 months old. A lot of babies.
Woo!
I imagine it's quite painful. You ever grab Daisy, by the neck?
It hurts to be pulled your hair.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dustin. Is
I know,
this what you
like
want?
every cat
Yes.
thing I've ever
Thank you.
played. I have long hair. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick.
You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today. Anyway, I picked a bad time to clean my glasses. Hang on a sec.
You gonna maybe read a line?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! No! That is not happening right now!
Congratulations, you broke Grace.
At little G. The baby pulls my hair all the time.
Yeah.
Jack is waiting till the day he can take you down. I can't hear your soundboard. Alright, crank up the soundboard.
All right.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
It might have been having something to do with
No! That's not happening right now! No!
It may have been the child loudly hyperventilating right here.
That's true.
Kick the soundboard up again. Okay.
Kick it way up. Go.
All right.
There. Oh, that's better.
About this
Oh, shit! Here we go again.
All right.
It could still be louder, though.
Nope, nope, nope. The land of 10,000. Nope.
We're not at max.
We're not at max.
I'm just cranking it up little by little so nobody gets like deaf or anything like that.
All right.
What if that didn't happen?
All right.
Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice
Oh,
man.
Andrew.
All right.
She definitely didn't.
Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right?
That is how murder works. Yes.
She's an innocent kiddo. That murderer person.
I love that determined face.
Yeah.
Yes, Pearls.
I love this. She's like ready to.
Why are you cracking up using the same sound file? That's a good point.
What?
Just like we were testing the audio and you kept pressing different buttons and we've established that they're all at different volumes anyway.
Well, no. I mean, if you're going to turn them all up, you're going to turn them all up. I mean, it's not like you can only turn one of them up. Yes, Pearls.
We can if we go into it, but it'll just be a bunch of...
Yeah.
We'll figure that out later.
How is Man of Medan? I've heard mixed opinions. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad, as if someone got murdered here at her home.
Yeah, let's play the cheery music.
And her like cousin is.
All right,
going
talk to a
jail.
Pearl. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial and your first time in society?
I was really surprised. I had never seen so many people before.
Oh,
Mystic Maya looks so small, helpless.
well, Maya's already naturally short, so... What did I do?
And then that snobby woman, roughly close?
Did you have trouble with the word clothes?
Baby time.
Roughly, my brain went to feathers instead
Oh.
of clothes.
Roughly
I'm like,
feathers?
What?
Go ahead.
She is kind of bird-like. I did do the at one point.
Okay, but why though?
Ruffy. Oh, she means Francisca.
Such a bad attitude.
Louder.
She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it.
Louder.
I can't. This is my volume.
You've been so loud many times.
Because someone offended me.
Pretend you're talking about Fairy Tail. Pretend Maya is Fairy Tail and someone who's saying that she's been
But
murdered.
I can't do that voice loud.
Gotcha.
It just contradicts.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow.
I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world.
Let's talk about
Like,
prosecutors.
I mean, keep elbowing. Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya?
Well, you get quieter. How did you get quieter?
You're going the opposite, kid! Louder!
I can't.
All right, here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah?
All right, wait for your next line.
Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent, all they care about is if they win.
That's terrible.
I'll say it in Japanese Wendy voice.
But she's a really good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right?
You're still quieter than game audio when you do that.
What if you just tried being louder? There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Scum of the earth. Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually. You know something about him? If I hit this, the yellow screen will come up.
That's the wrong button.
Which one should I hit?
Who are you talking about, Mr.
The
Nick?
waiting button.
You got it. Check this out. And then active.
No.
No?
Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Okay.
I already said it. I've been waiting.
All right.
Go
I
ahead.
have to go into your backstory, bud.
Little B is just having an off day.
All right.
No, this is how I'm always. If I'm not loud, I am extremely
Just having an off life. Go continue.
Is that person Mystic Maya was talking about Mr. Edgeworth?
Chitwa Edgeworth. That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore.
Not since the
Stop
war.
being creepy, you're freaky. Huh?
He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it.
Oh, that's too bad. Okay, that part there's no way I couldn't make that loud.
By the way,
Yes? What is it?
you wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you?
Why are you asking me?
That ice cream sounds pretty good. We have campfire s'mores ice cream from Highs, and it is one of the best ice creams I've ever had in my life.
It's my favorite.
It's so delicious.
It's so good.
S'mores ice cream, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
No, I was just thinking earlier.
I didn't see anything.
She didn't see anything. Huh. Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? But you drown it in milk. How can you tell the difference? I don't drown it in milk. I
Yes,
enhance
you
it with
do.
milk. You take the ice cream, you put it in the microwave for just a little bit of time. You don't want to melt it. Then you pour milk on it. It's like a milkshake.
But not at all.
Question. Why not just make a milkshake?
That's a good question.
I actually
We
like
have a
ice cream
blender.
soup more, okay? Also, the milk doesn't change the flavor that much. It's just, it adds to it.
Also, who was the person who invented a fairy tale here?
Nobody. I just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened?
It was in the murder room. Ah?
Oh, Andrew.
What I was doing? I wasn't doing anything.
She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. That's what you've been doing this whole time. I won't tell anyone else, I promise.
Ow, it's a two-heart one.
Ah!
I guess you can see through my lie. Oh.
Yeah, clearly.
Can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick?
No.
No, just tell me it.
Press here, you dumb fuck.
It's as good as the fifth bad guy is bad, Andrew. That when she was around to hear that. And you say that me eating out of can is weird. Yes! Opening up a can of SpaghettiOs in your bed and just scooping them out with a spoon while you play Xbox is weird to me, okay?
Also, why would you ever do that? Why? Why? Why wouldn't you at
As
least
someone
cook
who
that?
regularly eats cold food, I would not eat SpaghettiOs out of a can.
Thank
Really,
you.
food-
I ate a cold burger earlier, and I think that's gross.
I eat cold fish sticks and everyone around me thinks I'm crazy.
Alright, continue. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay?
What if I can't just tell you what happened?
Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound?
What?
You'll tell me if I guess something wrong, won't you?
Yes.
Ugh. Now, when the murder was taking place, you were right. He. First off, Zach, I do not eat cold pizza.
I do.
No. I am one of the few people who does not enjoy cold pizza at all.
Cold pizza
Put that in the microwave. I remember Andrew having a few weird eating habits, yes. Spire, you would never eat, like, SpaghettiOs or ravioli out of the can. Like, that's gross. Heat it up. I know most people like cold pizza stank.
I'm gonna fast forward real quick.
That's fine. I feel singled out here. Well, you got a couple defenders, Zach. You're not alone.
Can I just quit? Can I just leave and stop and load again because I screwed up?
No, you have to wait and then go back.
This is so dumb because I have to because I can't quit while I'm in this. Every other one lets you jump out and quit, but not this one. Okay, now you can. Okay, great.
It's melted. I saw him.
It's not melted. It's not melted.
This is just fun.
Alright. Alright, let's do it again. Oh, I have to do this. Fucking this game and its dumb, terrible rules.
Stop.
Okay, but why though?
Alright, fast
Half
forwarding.
melted. I would die.
Alright,
Soft.
he was
Softened.
in the winding way.
You were here. Weren't you in the winding way? Wow. You got it. So, do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry. Not yet. Man, oh man, alright. What next? We were just trying to catch up to where we left off. Okay, I think I know what you were doing there.
Do you really know that much?
Well, I am a lawyer, you know.
Using the gun.
No.
Like playing with a knife.
Oh, I don't have it. I have to.
I know Andrew quite well.
I'm just going to.
I have to go and look at the vase to point it
Oh,
out to her.
that makes
I don't have the evidence yet. That's why I was screwing it up.
Gotcha. Not really anymore. That's David. I eat very late these days. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today, but I guess it's already over.
Alright.
Should we just like playing with?
Continue.
ashes? What?
Looks like there's no one here. And even though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. What the hell, Phoenix?
Alright, let's check out this vase.
Wrong.
It's a really old urn. There are the ashes of a person long dead inside. It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting. It's time to move on.
So, it's like you're just teasing people who have played this game before. This is really important, and I know it's important. All incinerated, etc. Alright, let's move to the side room.
The bedding is all laid out today, too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now.
You always annoying.
Yes, I've been eating better. I'm down like about 50 pounds
Yep.
since November. Thanks. I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Although I will admit college is slowing me down on the weight loss plan because I'm just stressed. And snacky.
Alright. Morgan's here too. Let's see. Oh, this is ominous.
Whoa!
Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty.
What in the...
Who's there? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright.
Just curious, but that picture you were just looking at and having a evil villain speech.
There are no such things as pictures.
It's like the like obvious lie of it's not like you ate my sandwich. No, I didn't. It's not no, I didn't eat your sandwich. Is you never had a sandwich.
What's a sandwich?
Oh,
What's a moiter?
Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well.
Huh? Oh, yes. Thank you.
You're avoiding my question.
I am terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology.
It's okay. I kidnapped your 7-year-old kid and took her to the city.
I had a previous engagement as I had to watch over the trainees' training today.
I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture.
All because the master can't be here with us, you understand. And that is why lowly branch family members such as myself must do this. Alright.
Freaky.
Have you remembered anything about the murder?
No, I told you everything I know already.
That's a lying face.
Were you in this room the whole time Lada and I went to call the police?
Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterward.
Shot first.
You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen?
I would like to say more did, however, that is all that occurred.
I was really hoping for some new info.
I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes.
Could he possibly be more patronizing? No, but you guys could be more patronizing. Give us the bits.
What?
We're gonna have to put that on the soundboard too.
The
Yes.
bits, the bits, the bits. Yeah, Steven Universe. So do the students train every day?
Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course. However,
And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training?
Mr. Wright!
Ah, yes, yes. Wow, she got really scary real fast.
How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl.
Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl, isn't that going a bit too far?
Next question, please.
Oh man, she's really being a pain in the ass about this.
Please remember not to only watch what you say, but how you say it, good sir.
Yes. Andrew?
Ah, so you agree with clearly the villain.
I don't care. You just need
So the master, Maya's mother, right?
Mystic Misty. She's a brilliant medium.
And where is she now? Oh, come on, Phoenix, you know this.
We are not sure.
Not sure.
About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared.
And somehow she popped in there and
I don't believe she will return to this village in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village.
erased?
A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead.
That is a long time to wait. Oh, I see.
I mean, they are a village of spirit mediums. I guess they would know.
It's true.
Well,
And that is 4 years from now for her.
and then you can call her and be like, what happened?
When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Karain Village.
And
Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid.
I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there.
Yeah, because she wants her daughter. She trained her. Isn't it obvious?
I have to admit, this investigation is dragging.
This is the
I
key to
want it.
this room.
Lucky you, Morgan.
Yeah.
That's right.
But why do you have it, good sir?
That I'm not telling.
Return it at once!
No, it's evidence. You
I can't. It's evidence after all. I think she knows how exactly how important this key is to this murder. This case, man, at least the circus case was goofy. Also, Satanga, I think I need to like clip you singing "Them Bones." I might put that on the soundboard.
Let's look at this folding screen again.
This folding screen is really showing its age. All of its edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is fading too. I think I can recognize a few of the characters on here. Yeah, I showed it to Dustin too. It's pretty hilarious because you have this whole bit about like, I need to figure out a way to fill the next 90 seconds. Dead silence for 12 seconds. And then just slowly starts singing Them Bones by Alice in Chains. And it is spectacular. Go watch the Digital Kid videos on YouTube. Don't put that on there. It's embarrassing. No one be embarrassed. You fading on me, little one?
No, I'm trying to figure out what equals.
Hey,
science
dudes and
is.
Grace. Hey, hooligan. We're going to your place tomorrow to go swimming.
Yes. I am so happy and excited.
Yeah, it's actually a really fun series that Satanga does. I really enjoy watching them.
There's something else I can present to her, right?
Orb glowy thing?
The spirit orb. I don't
Maybe-
think that's it.
Maybe it was this.
Talk to Pearl.
That is Mystic Maya's costume, isn't it? It's a shame. I never thought anything like that would happen to her.
We didn't get Eni. That's so weird. It says Eni appeared before where we're at. But we don't know that it was Maya that did it.
Oh, poor Mystic Maya.
Do you ever listen to anyone other than yourself?
No. I can answer that for her.
Let's go back
did
to-
you talk to Eni?
No.
Huh.
I went to the side room, but she
Examine
wasn't
the
there.
incinerator.
All right. Yeah, I already did.
Do it again, but we'll just tap it.
Yeah. Every family has to burn their own trash.
That's so weird.
What's that bamboo thing?
Oh, it says little water fountain.
My guide is incorrect.
Are you looking at the right part?
Yeah. Because like that part what you just did happened after. That's so weird.
Yeah, start at like the very beginning of the investigation.
That's what I did. Talk to Pearl. Seen so many people. Cyclock. Present the black key. Oh, present the black key to Pearl. Okay, I did miss that one part. My mistake.
Ah.
You can tap out if you need to.
No. Just like, it just drags on.
What have I always said about strategy guides?
All right.
About this key. Pearls... You found it on the day of the murder, right?
Yes.
You weren't there. Sorry, I knew you weren't gonna. I knew it would take you like 5 seconds, so I just went with it.
Now, where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearls, where did you find this? Why were you in there? The incinerator. Is she talking about the one in the garden?
I play with it all the time.
I climb inside of it for warmth. It's very cold here in the village. When was that?
It was after the channeling, when everyone was in panic.
The key is the world's slowest MacGuffin. Yes, it is.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Mr. Nick,
Yes?
are you going to tell me Monday?
Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did?
If she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spoon.
Aww.
Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright?
I like this person.
The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next.
So I have to know to look
Yep.
in the incinerator, despite the fact that I'm doing an investigation.
Wrong place.
Sorry, I'm flustered, man. This is getting to me.
There you go.
What is this purple thing?
Fuck you, science!
Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Oh, it looks like they noticed me. And they're now running at top speed towards me. It's really cool. You should see it animated.
Who's gonna be Eni?
I think.
Hey,
That's fine.
like, you're the dentist guy.
That's a good voice.
It's
but-
actually a decent voice for her. Yeah, get that mic closer if you can. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again. I approve of the Chatham Tatum edition. Oh, I got more than one.
What if that didn't happen?
Really? So, my turn. It's nice to see you, too.
So, what's up? You're all out of breath.
Like, huh? Oh, you mean, I'm just totally happy and, totally excited to be here.
Excited?
I mean, there's so many things to, see. It's the real beer heel.
I can do some Schwarzenegger sound bites. You'll have to let me know which ones.
I'm assuming get down on the ground could be one of them.
Yeah. Grace needs to speak up more. Oh my god, Hooligan! We've been trying so freaking hard!
She can't.
And when we tell her to, she's like, okay guys, I got it. I'm gonna be louder. You ready? Now I'm gonna talk even quieter than I was before. For some reason, when I try to be louder, I decide to whisper even more. Just louder!
I can't.
Move.
It destroys a part of my soul.
Like, eat into the mic.
Your breathing just then was louder than any word you've said in the past hour.
Okay, I have
know,
a
yeah.
solution to this.
That's not the microphone, that's the pop filter.
I don't care.
Get in front of it. Get in front of it.
I'm not the right.
Just get in front of it.
Perfect. It's just
Well, no kidding, David.
go quickly.
Everything's coming up Millhouse.
Oh, really?
Which button do I
I
hit?
got it.
For example?
For example, that urn over there. Do you know about it?
All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. Squidward, that wasn't the peace treaty. That was a copy of the peace treaty. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn?
Like, yeah, it's like the village, like, treasure.
Huh. Didn't know that.
And, like, it's sealed inside that urn.
It's... What are you talking about?
Like, you know, and my face spirit.
Amy.
Amy,
I'm a fa- Who's that?
it's falling. Like, geez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows the lady that founded the Korean Channeling Connect. Was like Mystic Amy.
Like, you know, whatever. You don't have to get upset with me. What are you doing with your chair?
Like falling forward. It's on something.
There.
It's like breaking. I didn't want to fall into everything.
You're good. Okay, go ahead, Dustin.
So, like, as long as our spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Fae family will stick around. Like, it's that totally romantic.
Okay, but why though?
Romantic. Huh. If that urn is really as important as she says, it could be a vital clue.
Oh my god!
I'm getting a raging clue. Eni, I want to ask you about the murder.
Murder?
Dr. Grays, remember? As if there's another one.
Oh, that one. Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything. Because I was, like, sleeping in the side room.
Satanga.
You've earned more dialogue. Oh.
Press here, you dumb fuck.
What's a moita?
You're a jerk.
Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all?
Like, come on. What a tall bar.
Murder?
I, like, totally have nothing to do with this. Like, murder thing.
Oh, yeah. You only introduced Dr. Gray to Corinne Village. No relation. Sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, well, I'm really thinking a lot here. Your sister, who died in that accident, was a nurse at his clinic.
Next.
Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident?
Where she died.
Like, why? You think, like, it got something to do, like, with the murder?
I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can.
Double.
Cyclops?
Like, what is it?
Looks like I'm gonna need something to pry her mouth open on this one.
Just make her act.
I can think of a few things.
You can investigate the,
No, just smack her head
incinerator
and her
now.
mouth will
Yeah,
go.
Thank you.
Alright. Gonna do that and examine the urn as well.
That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator.
And that purple.
Hooligan, what? I guess I should take a look inside for myself.
You forgot to put the crackers in your soup, and now your soup is gone. Did you just, like, Patrick Star yourself? You took my only food, and now I'm gonna starve.
This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it, a tiny bit, but still.
urn.
That's probably a good idea. So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see is a bunch of cracks. I'm just eating dry saltines of sadness. But I guess... Okay.
Sorry.
It looks like something's written on it. I am? Huh. Weird.
I'm gonna say it real quick.
Everybody do the dance.
Yeah. So.
I like this girl. I
Yeah.
like doing her voice. It's like totally fun.
Ta-da.
Alright.
It's detention center. Well, I guess maybe you can do a little bit more.
Okay, I can do this now. I have the urn, which is all I needed. So I'll finish her things up.
I'm just like,
We've already done all this dialogue. It'll be fine.
Yeah, he's gonna let you know when it's time to go. We're skipping through the part we already did if you're new to this.
Yeah. Off we go.
You were here. Oh, off we go. Threw me off, Dustin.
Yeah, sorry.
So,
That wasn't it? How is that not it? She broke it, right?
You are a lawyer. You're also still just a person.
womp womp.
Was that, what? She broke the urn. I remember that very clearly.
Nope, nope, nope. The land of 10,000, nope.
Who said that?
Please-
Strong bad.
Am I crazy? Did I go crazy?
Yes.
You do the channeling chamber. You go to the detention center.
So I have to go to the detention center first, and then I learn that she broke it, even though it's clearly broken.
I see why.
Oh,
You have to find out like how she broke it.
so fucking.
Game is rough.
Oh, so dumb.
Yes. Yay. Thank you, Andrew.
You're welcome. I got your back. That was the most adorable moment you guys watching the stream. I don't know what else we could do for you.
I'm so annoyed.
That was like max adorable this year.
The first game was not nearly this
No,
frustrating.
Satanga. The first game is
This case is rough. This is
this
just
game
poor
was
design
had a
over here.
shorter development cycle.
Yeah, this is just poor design.
All right,
like
continue.
all of this.
All right, we'll get through it.
Hey Nick, I've been waiting.
She looks so helpless.
So, how was it? What did you find out?
Well, I found a few things.
Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the eye?
I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble.
Hey, new viewers.
How you doing?
For watching.
Ow! It jumped from 9 to 15.
Would you stop?
Good job.
You can lean back. So, how was it? Today's trial, I mean.
You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it was make a great Hollywood movie.
Don't be silly.
That might be murder.
We have to concentrate on the trial. We're gonna win this trial, Maya.
Thanks a lot. Really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it?
Of course it was not. You're completely innocent.
I definitely believe that.
If that were true,
What
then
if
I'd
that didn't happen?
if that were true, then I'd be really happy. But there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right?
Well, did you check behind the folding screen?
I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there.
That's exactly what Lotta said too.
Nick,
Yeah?
why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray?
Because that's kind of my job.
Because of something Mia told me.
My sis? What'd she tell you?
She said that the spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you.
Now that you mention it, Wait, then I really am?
You are not the real murderer this time. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. She told you her clothes are too small.
Yeah. Maybe Maya and Pearl should both wear like oversized coats all the time, just in case.
Maybe one day with a bra.
Yeah. Yeah. Just have one like spare in a little box. Just like a lunchbox full of adult woman clothes, just in case.
Do they ever possess a man?
I think it comes up once in a later game.
Oh my.
I don't think you see anything. I don't think that like it actually is like in present, but I think they reference what happens.
All right. I'm pretty sure you added that, Andrew. Yes. I think this was planned from the very beginning. Don't do that. And you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray.
That's... Okay.
I want to ask you something about Pearls.
Pearly? What about her?
No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder.
Huh? Wait, Nick, you don't think she did it, did you?
No, nothing like that.
She'd never do anything like that, you hear me? Never. She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great, and cute.
Noted, guys. Thank you for the info. I didn't really think that she was the murderer. But she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right?
Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with her ball.
A ball. Huh. Sounds like a dead end to me.
Let's ask about the dead end.
So about this ball.
It's nothing really special, just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearly really loves to play with that ball.
She loves to play with that ball? Huh.
When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box.
The clothing box?
Yeah. Pearly's always hiding in there. You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've investigated it 5 times!
Yeah, Dustin has to update the Banjo-Kazooie. We have a very special streams coming up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about that later.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. I will update the schedule today or tomorrow.
That's a good question.
The clothing box in the side room. The side room with the clothing box in it. Repetitiveness is my job. My job. Repetitiveness is my job.
Oh, here we go.
Wait,
Here we-
Lana,
here
what
she
are you
is.
doing here?
Ah! I know you can be loud for her, so let's just...
Oh yeah,
Yes,
I
please.
have no problem.
Hey, well, wait, please, Lana. She ran off into the manor.
Well, move. Go find her. So I can be loud.
Thank you.
Lana. After that, you want to be loud speech. You go. Hey! Yell it.
I'm telling you, quit following me. You hear? Oh,
Go ahead.
I ain't saying that.
Go ahead.
I ain't saying that.
You're an actor, drama club. Get going.
I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay on it, is on me, and it'll turn to dust.
Yeah, we changed it. Grace is rocking Lada right now, so we're gonna go for this for now.
Alright.
Go follow her. Yay.
Actress, Andrew? Actress? I think you can use actor. In the side room. The clothing box. In the side room.
No.
The side room.
Actor is a boy, and actress is a...
Not crazy. Can you not use actor for both?
No.
Actor as a collective, like actors can include actors and actresses. People generally separate them, but you can use actor as a generic.
Oh, look, it's the Garlic King.
Tis I, the Queen of Onion. We shall do battle. I don't know.
Wait, why is she the...
I don't know. She doesn't even like onions that much.
I'm pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction, but it doesn't look like she's here.
There's a ball.
It's Pearl's ball. I am the Lizard Queen.
Oh,
Maya
it's still
said it's always kept in the clothing box. So then, what is it doing on the floor? Pearl's ball taken.
All right.
Stole it!
That's what I want to hear for the rest of this. It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. She usually keeps her ball in the clothing box in the side room.
And then hides in it.
Ah!
She hid in the box.
What were you doing in there? What were you thinking?
Bad person, just another piece of human trash. I needed a hole to crawl into.
I was naked when I got here.
Why do you keep doing that?
So you
That
crawled
makes
into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Thank you, David. Oh, man. Huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box,
So they can breathe.
and it's about 8 inches off the ground.
Oh.
It's the same height as the folding the hole on the folding screen. Then could this? Yeah, they solid snaked it.
Yeah.
They just like picked it up.
All right.
Please go talk to Amy. She's just so cool.
We're gonna get her next.
Yeah, I want to do
Okay.
D2E live from the Garlic Festival next year.
I love, like, Amy. I like this one. Oh, Mr. Nick. That person ran by here just now. This is what we have to do
What
now.
person?
You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair?
Ah, she means Lotta.
She said, don't look at me with them eyes. But I'm not that scary, am I?
You're terrifying. Look at your forehead. I don't think that's quite what she meant.
Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you something.
I like that they had this whole conversation as she was running by. Yeah, you gotta do Pearl doing a version of Lotta.
Going on a trip to find myself. So don't you bother me. Bother finding me.
Pretty good. Oh, well, thanks.
I can hold it. You know, you don't have to cling to it.
Just like,
All right.
let's talk to her. She's fun.
Now,
She doesn't have a big forehead.
She's got 5 head.
No, wait, what's 5 head?
You know, you have a 4 head. Hers is 5.
That's you're mean. You
all right.
No,
Let's do this yet again.
you're mean to
Gonna
Pearly.
fast forward to the thing where I thought was the urn. All right.
Also, don't encourage him. He's a perfect little character, and she is sweet and kind. Do not hurt the delicate little butterfly. It's my child.
All right. Pearl was playing with the ball in the winding way with the candlestick.
As a side note to Bad Guy, I always find it funny how like the news likes to measure things in terms of football fields.
Yeah.
It was 0.1 football fields apart.
You know the dumbest thing is a football field has a regulation distance of actual units of measure.
I believe that now, but I'm just saying as like his point.
Yeah.
I'm with Grace on this one.
Yeah.
You're playing with this ball, right?
That's right. How did you know?
Maya told me that you love to play with your ball. I don't know why you hid this information from me.
Oh, yeah, I was playing with my ball.
Uh-huh.
And then... Hooligan. Something happened, huh? Something really bad.
Oh, Andrew.
What do you mean? Nothing happened.
There we go.
This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. I don't know why I couldn't present this earlier.
There we go.
This urn. It's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the Quran technique is sealed in here, isn't it?
Yes?
What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there.
Please don't tease me.
As a quick side note, I believe, and I don't think I'm wrong about this, we do have some banned words that if you try to type them into the chat, it will block you. I'm not going to tell you what they are, and you probably won't be able to guess it. You remember this, Dustin?
I do. I remember
Okay.
one of them.
Yeah,
Is
exactly.
it something weird like softball?
It's not softball.
It's not soft, but it
Pearl,
is weird.
you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over. And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? Bungle in the... No, that's all right by me.
Nintendo.
Man, I really appreciate you guys trying.
Yeah, keep guessing.
This is fun. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet. Weight loss.
Ouch.
Fuck you, science.
But Charles.
It's a really old urn, isn't it?
I guess.
It's so old, so it's not that weird. So to have a few cracks in it.
Oh no! It's not hashtag Fresca sucks. Fresca's great. They're our unofficial sponsor.
They're not a sponsor.
Her voice is shaking. I will give you guys a hint about the bad words. It is something that you could write in front of Grace. It is not a deplorable word that she would get mad about. Oh my god, I found one! Oh, did you? I don't know if that could be a Twitch thing or you did it. What is it? Grace.
Wait, what?
Well, she can't say it because it's banned. You'll never know.
I also like this.
took my phone?
Grace says, "Speak up, girl."
Wait, my phone's upstairs.
Yeah, your mom's probably
It is the
watching.
name of a person. You are correct.
Oh! Hang on a
She
sec.
figured it
Hang on a
out.
sec. Everyone be quiet.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah.
Not happening right now. No!
Wait, what?
Wow, Hooligan.
Wait,
Hooligan wins.
has my phone?
I don't know.
I assume your mom, but also speak up.
Hashtag Outwell
Who
Twins.
started the Quran channeling technique?
The funny thing is that was Andrew's idea.
Oh yeah, it's actually a theme in everything we do D2E related.
Yeah.
It's been that way for like a year. Lol, your sister.
Laura, you're actually watching?
Wow, Outwell twins.
Dolphin sounds. I don't have that one.
Yeah,
I
we
gotta
used
get
to.
that one back.
Press here, you dumb fuck.
All right, go ahead. Dustin.
Did you read that?
Yes.
Sorry, I can't. We're in the middle of a conversation.
I got you. Dustin, you're gonna have to move the mic / she's gonna have to speak louder. That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know? Oh snap! You can't call her out like that. Sister on sister crime.
I spell her name.
spell?
It's spelled A-M-I. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn and made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. I don't know if it's banned on YouTube, but it's definitely something we tag videos with there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've done other things with it.
Why don't you just tell them?
But
It's more fun this
it is
way.
more fun. No, I mean, Hooligan gave the clue. It is a name of a person. Dang it, Daisy! Dang it, Daisy!
Maya started the channel on that day.
You finally earned the right to move the plot.
I was playing in the waiting room with my ball.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
And that's when you broke the urn?
Yes, I broke it.
What a pointless interlude.
I accidentally, but this
I will shove this down your throat.
Louder! You can't get quieter! Louder! Why is she so quiet when she reads lines? We don't know! Please, if you could fix this child, let me know how! She's loud all the time! Usually it's getting her to shut up that's the trick. It's plenty close to her. I know, she just needs to loud. I don't understand why she's not doing it. Child abuse blocked and reported.
It's like the
Yes! Who is this person? Who is this blue person?
It's Hooligan.
No, the tag be blue.
Oh, Tacit Blue. That's David.
Thank you. Thank you.
Andrew abuse blocked and reported.
Thank you.
Oh, Andrew.
No, only I can abuse Andrew. Because I
You're
keep
being
doing
plenty loud now.
Guys, look, no, I know what's happening.
Yeah?
It's the freaking frog from Looney Tunes. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. You know, it's like that, but with a person. Also, great harmonizing on that, dude.
Yeah, that's fine.
What a mess.
Okay.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I will get it.
She's taking drama club this year. We're gonna hope it helps. The funny thing is, she really likes doing this and has a fun time. She has to be on, so fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know. Okay?
I'm a bad child.
Still you, kid. Still you.
Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so
You thought you could put them back together and no one would notice?
yes.
Alright.
That's as loud as I get.
It's not.
It's the part is she's trying to do the voice. Yes, her version of acting is whispering. So maybe we should just tell her to whisper, and then she'll talk louder.
I get it. She's too good of an actor.
Grace too perfect winter.
Yeah. See,
Wait,
the
what?
key to acting is to
All right, continue.
the key to acting is to raise your voice to a frequency that is inaudible to human ears.
This is such a fun train wreck.
Nope, nope, nope. The land of 10,000
I
nope.
found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn there.
The hallway? Oh, you mean Winding Way.
Yes.
That's not killing yourself.
What if that didn't happen?
Oh, no. Please. That's so sad. The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by.
Also, her big chunky hands.
Oh my god, she's so gosh darn cool. I see. So, about how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job.
Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I am merely a skilled.
Acid blue.
Wow, Pearl got Yowie hands.
When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor.
Oh my god, Yowie hands. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh, Andrew.
Whew. So that's around when Lotta and I were coming back inside after reporting that murder. Should have channeled the spirit of a repairman.
Packed everything up in a hurry.
Oh.
Mr. Nick,
What is it, Pearls?
I'm going to get banished, aren't I?
Hopefully. This place sucks. I really don't think that's gonna happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Amy's happy to be free from that cramped urn.
Yeah, I hope so.
No harm done and a happy resolution. Whew! I also realized that Andrew is also quieter when he reads line. Andrew is a bad influence. Well, when I'm in court, I read the lines louder, but when I'm talking to a child, yes, I do lean up on the mic a little bit and get quiet. I don't whisper!
But I get in bail wax. And also, like, picking Grandma Papa, I really don't care if I'm actually on stage. I'm okay with just being in the back.
You want to be in the background?
I'm okay if I just help out with props and stuff.
I have no idea, guys, but we gained 2 followers tonight.
Yay! Thanks for joining us.
Thank you!
Let's talk to her again.
Yay, I can do this look perfect.
Yeah. Alright. I think I have all the evidence I need.
Okay.
Let's try it.
Ah, me.
Yeah, me fair.
Da-da-da. Please tell me about the traffic accident.
Huh? Like, whose accident?
Aw, thank you, Spire. We are like 3 people short from 100. That's our goal. We get 100, we can do, what, a customized URL?
Yep.
Yeah. So, please, help us get like 3 more people. Or more. Your sister's...
Four.
Your
A maximum
sister's...
of 5. No more than 5.
Your sister's accident, naturally!
Oh, yeah.
So I take the ball and I throw it to Naturally.
Like... Anyone tell me what her shirt says?
So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about it, Matt.
Huh.
I don't know.
What that shirt says. Interesting. Eni just asked, whose accident? Which means... she must know something about another person's accident.
14 patients.
Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident?
Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone online?
Well...
Dr. Graves. Maybe?
Uh-oh.
Save.
I did. I saved before we did
You
this.
gotta pay attention.
Anyway.
Oh. It's her.
Okay.
She had an accident. Yay, I remembered!
I want to ask you about your own car accident.
Me?
Yes.
So, wow, like, strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident?
But that wasn't it? You kidding me?
Like,
Hold on. Hold on a second.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Nope, nope, nope. The land of 10,000, nope.
All right.
Frustrated Dustin.
All right. I think I know what to do, and if I'm right, it's stupid. Oh, hey, look, I was right.
Whew. I think I've found out everything I can. But I can't see how it all adds up. And is Eeny Meeny being here just a coincidence?
hey, mister.
How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turns out to be Eenie's sister. It's too convenient.
Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you.
It's Helga Pataki. I wish I knew a little more about Enid, but where am I gonna find out info like that? There.
Oh, okay. Can't be bothered to look over at trash like me. Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty?
But you're loud when you do this voice.
Yes, it turns. I am part country. I don't know why.
It just comes out naturally.
She could be loud doing Lana's voice because she's part
Oh,
country.
So, you finally noticed.
I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word.
I don't speak mosquito either.
What? Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage.
Acting, Dustin! It's acting!
Sorry, I couldn't handle all this raw acting talent.
I do love when you do that quote. Might have to put that on the soundboard.
I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this.
Thanks?
But, you know, you're just wasting your time here. I'll be fine on my own.
Hi,
I
Phoenix.
can make it on my own. Yeah, no, boy, I know. I don't know where I'm going with my life.
It's gone country. Look at them boots.
I'm thinking of getting into male modeling.
Okay, but why though?
What are you going on about?
I was doing a Homestar Runner reference. Oh, the show. Okay, let's do it.
And as for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing?
Well, you see,
Hi, Finance. Thank you, Satanga.
you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are ya?
You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister.
Oh,
All right, what are you on about?
Look, I'm real dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. But I did.
Yeah.
You hurt Maya really badly, Lana.
I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me.
Don't forgive it. No, I'm kidding.
Forgive her.
Well, I guess I can. You did help Maya out too, after all.
For real?
No. Yeah, for real.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm still...
What?
no, nothing. At all. Just talking to myself. You know, gibberish. Now then, Motorheart at your service.
Huh?
I'll share with you all the dirt I've dug up.
Thanks.
Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you all this info for free.
Lada not taking money? Now I know this one's an alien clone.
Oh my god!
If Maya is not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lada?
Well, hey, ain't it obvious? It's that occult freak.
You mean Eenie Meenie?
Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right?
Yeah, good point there.
That Granny and you and me, we were all together that whole time.
So Lada suspects Eenie, which means she might have already found some info about the mysterious Eenie.
Okay.
Well, you have more Lada or less Eenie. Whew.
That ain't me, right?
Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl.
You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world.
Yeah, I've heard as much.
The Mysterini.
I also heard that Eenie was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Korean Village.
Don't say that's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her?
Yes!
Oh my god. Don't break my microphones, please.
Speaking of Eenie, do you have any other information about her?
Sure.
Well, what is it?
Ha ha ha. It'll cost ya. And it'll cost a lot.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary.
That girl has hospitalized about half a year ago.
Hospitalized? But why?
Well, heck, you can go find out on your own.
Uh-huh. Huh.
Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something.
Maybe. What's that supposed to mean?
Well, see, actually, it was gonna be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go there.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils. Right? Just move on.
You science!
Spoiled gumbo sounds. Ew. I mean, look, don't blame this on. Oh, never mind! Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go check out this hottie clinic. Hottie clinic?
Yeah.
Hey now. Rusty!
The hotties are the patients.
Nice community reference. Oh, that poor guy. Just frozen in time like that. Oh, that's...
Alright, Captain Soundboard.
So, this is where Eenie was hospitalized. Oh! Dustin, this is a you character all over.
Oh,
I need you to come up with something really weird.
Yes, are you here to visit a patient?
That's pretty good, Magoo. Ah, yes. Are you a doctor here, or are you the guy from the Skate or Die on the NES?
I'm Director Hottie. Well, I used to, back in my younger days, well, I got my medical license about a week ago.
Ah, you went to online school as well. I didn't think I'd be speaking with the doctor himself.
Yes, so what can I help you with?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Eeny Meeny.
Miss Eeny Meeny? Yes. Oh, her! It's too bad. I'll tell you something, that girl left here a long time ago.
Here you are, sir! You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you.
Sweetums, calm down. Don't be so harsh to an old man like me.
Don't you dare start with that Sweetums thing with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Wow, I didn't think the nurses could be this direct or forceful towards their boss. Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat.
This is so great. Okay, I got it. Yes. Yes?
Don't, yes, me? Who in the world are you?
I'm Director Hottie.
The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity. The only person I could talk to is this guy. Ugh. So, what exactly do you treat at this clinic?
Yes, we treat all sorts of doctor-y clinical stuff, yes.
Doctory clinical stuff?
Well, I don't actually know or could particularly care about the details. Yeah, what does that look for? Yes, there's a really big general hospital around the corner. Yes. When they can't accommodate anyone, they move some of their patients here,
You do surgeries here, right?
Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems.
It seems?
Yes, it seems that way.
What do you know about Miss Eeny Meeny?
Now you're talking! Yes, that girl, she was transferred from the general hospital. Oh, his hands.
From the general hospital to here. What kind of surgery did she need?
Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad.
So, what kind was it?
Yes, well, I don't know. You see, that is something I can't tell you.
So you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director. That's a bad touch, Davey.
See, there's this thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. It's all in them old TV shows, right? You've seen them, right? Yes.
Yeah, well, Rusty's a little too shy for us. There's a reason why he's Rusty Shackleford, after all.
Yeah.
He's only been on, like, one episode off camera.
So I gotta present stuff.
Well, at least he talks a lot.
How about...
Too shy, hush, hush, eye to eye. Wow.
Yeah.
Danga, you're in a singy mood lately.
Yeah.
About this person.
I feel like somewhere I've seen it before, somewhere before. I think. Well, when she comes tomorrow for a consultation, I'm sure we can get away with training.
I don't believe this.
Maybe it was. It was Eni. I have to show. Miss Eni is really cute in this picture. Would you agree, right?
Well, it's cool, Stanga. Yeah, sure.
I wish I could see her again. Maybe next time she has a big accident. Yes.
Dang you, Kaja Gugu!
Yes, please. I'll be waiting for her. Yes, you're waiting. Alright, so I guess I gotta show... what do I gotta show?
Maybe accident paper?
I showed her that. Oh, this one. Let's see. See this, and my mind's blank. Yes, and it's boring. That's why I'm boring. Yes, how do I put it? If you had some more attractive items, yes.
Attractive? Huh.
Maybe the picture
Dustin,
of
this
Maya?
is mostly for you, and I know it's not gonna sound great.
I'm gonna turn the game down a little bit so we can appreciate that.
You don't want to dance? One more moment. Let's do the chorus! When I lean, oh, I swear by my knees. She's dancing off camera.
All right, I'm gonna turn the game audio
Yeah,
back up.
you can fix it. That was so stupid.
This feels like a new low somehow. You're correct.
That was funny.
Wait, I figured out Meanie Meanie's like farm thing. She's like,
No, the land of 10,000.
I understand that was really weird and probably just because me and Dustin are feeling loopy, but that was Lou Bega covering Come On Eileen. So if you ever want to listen to that on your own, Lou Bega has a whole covers album. And
Grace had to leave because she was dancing.
no,
by the
Grace
way.
actually walked off screen to dance to the music.
She wanted more room. So I showed.
No, the land of 10,000. No.
The answer was the girl covered in blood.
Seriously? Jesus Christ. Yeah, he also does Karma Chameleon. So if you want to hear Lou Bega. And Red Red Wine was on there.
Yeah.
It's insane.
playing random
Alright.
songs through the.
Now, this is what I'm talking about. Yes, nice. This is nice and exciting.
What do you think? Does anything grab your attention?
There's no mistaking this is nice. Yes, I like nice. Yes, I like this picture. Yes, mind if I borrow this for a while for research purposes?
Okay, but why though?
That's okay. I don't think I should support his research.
It didn't work. That was picture 2.
Lou Bega.
It's from the 90s!
Look at the clip.
What do I have to give him?
I like the look he makes when he whispers. I don't like any look he makes.
Like, I have to give him something.
I'll see if I can pull it up.
A map to the door?
Attorney's badge.
Oh. What's this?
Wait, that thing's actually useful for this?
Yeah, it rarely, but
Once in
yes.
a while, yeah. I'm a lawyer. Right now, I'm investigating a murder.
Yes, what is with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes.
The trial is tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you. Well, you can always clip it later, I suppose.
Is that right? Well, I think I can let you in on a little secret.
What's that?
Yes, actually, I'm not the real director.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! No! That is not happening right now! No!
Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that. What's up?
You're clipping a bit, so I just turned you down just a tiny
okay.
bit. Huh? What do you mean?
Do I have to explain this to him?
Well, hold on. I'll give you something real information, okay?
Everything I know is a lie.
I'm actually this clinic's. See, I'm at this place's walking Dictionpedia.
Dictionpedia is a good name. I'll never trust a doctor again, especially when they look like the main character from Skate or Die.
Yeah.
You mean walking encyclopedia?
Yeah, that, especially as a young, silky, smooth, hardy patient.
You gonna screen grab that? Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
There's nothing I don't know about him, but I get embarrassed talking about it.
Yeah. How about you keep that kind of information to yourself?
Oh, anyway, you want to know a little about Little Miss Eeny Meeny, right?
Little Miss? Eeny meeny.
That girl, I remember her especially well, really, especially very well.
He scared me.
He should scare you.
Yeah.
Please tell me what you know about Eeny Meeny.
Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl, that's right, she was transferred here from the General Hospital. This was, yes, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases.
What was she ill with?
Ill? No. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see, I could see it was a huge one at that.
A huge injury.
I cannot just begin to describe how much I dislike this character. I mean, he's fun to do a voice for.
Yeah, I will admit, instead of just reading it, Dustin's voice actually makes it a little less creepy to me.
Her whole body was wrapped around and around in badges, and the arm was in a cast.
That sounds pretty severe, all right.
Yes, it was an accident. The scary, yes, cars. Yes.
Car. You mean it was a traffic accident?
Like, part of me wants to, like, turn him into the penguin.
It's not the penguin.
It's close. Like, my voice is
Yeah.
close to that.
I like your Speedy Magoo.
Yeah. Yep.
You can go if you want.
Just don't like this part.
Okay.
That's what gave her those terrible injuries. I swore it was in the papers. Yes, I looked it all up. I did. It was terrible. Yes.
Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy?
He's wiping my chin, which I assume is drool. Yes, you are correct. That's what is he doing? Imagine a
That's
voice
a
much
good question.
much more challenged. Let's talk about the operation.
Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation.
You're talking about Miss Enid's operation?
Yes, Miss Enid's.
That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was bad, very bad.
Was it really that bad?
It was a good thing Miss Enid had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together.
Picture.
That girl, she had just gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her, yes.
Oh.
So see, I got a picture. It was a way to remember her, yes, well, more like, swiped.
Breach of ethics? Oh, wait.
That's why his arm does that. I never knew why his animation did that. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell because he doesn't, like, actually drool. What? A pretty girl like her? I bet she has lots of pictures of herself.
Sure.
It's a treasure, my treasure, precious.
What are you
Precious.
Damn it, Satanga! Do you want to sing it?
He's got a picture, he's got a picture. It's turning Japanese, I think he's turning Japanese, I really think so. They spelled breach wrong. Yes, they did.
Yes, they did. Oh, okay. What happened to the actual license itself?
Who knows? Didn't buy the ass. Probably got burnt up along with the car. Yes. Alright. Talk about the accident.
Satanga, I think, enjoyed our singing.
Yeah.
So you looked up information on Eni's accident, correct?
Yep, sure did. Yes, I read every paper that covered it at the time.
What kind of accident was it? Do you remember?
Yes, hold on. I'll go get it for you. The article, I mean.
Huh? You have it.
Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so,
Obsessive to the max, but I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy.
Please, describe to me your technique for stalking women.
Nope.
Let me take notes.
Here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Eni was in the passenger seat.
The passenger seat? Huh.
And dozing, or so it says. Strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Eni fought with the door, finally got it open, somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all the details in the article. Yes.
A new clue! I should probably look this one over.
Been half a year since Miss Eni had a surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year.
It's already been half a year. Huh.
Yes. So how was I? I was real help, wasn't I? Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, well, then I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Eni I said hi, okay? Yes.
It's time for me to leave, too. Yes. Okay, it's definitely time to leave.
Yes. All right.
Wait, where are you going in here?
I don't know, actually. This case has had me out of the office most of the
I'm
time.
gonna check on Charlie.
I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now.
Check on Charlie.
Charlie, a quite decorative plant. He's a handful, but I've grown quite attached to the little fella. He also helps me to remember all the good times with Mia.
All right. That's all I wanted.
Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic?
Yeah, I found a few things, I guess.
What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Ah, yeah. So earlier, that old granny called the cops.
The caps?
Huh? The caps? Why would Morgan call the police?
She said she had something to tell him. Things are sure getting interesting. But honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in the night.
Well, I guess you could put it that way.
Why would you?
And please don't.
Always starts out small, you know.
No. Spy Air. She can do Lotta very loud.
Stealing
Just
Max's
Lotta.
seat and controlling the
Only
village folk.
Also, the bits.
And now you see what it's turned into, a murder. That's what.
Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on.
What?
That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it.
Really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world.
The world. Really?
Yes, I'm sure the judge knows about this. I'm sure,
Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people! I want that theme song. Yeah. Swoosh.
Indeed.
You said something about stealing the master's seat.
Yep. Right now, the master is the medium named Misty Faye. But the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny.
Morgan was supposed to become the master. Do you know where Eni is, Vlada?
Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around the garden in the middle.
Okay, thanks.
You got something to ask her?
You got a lot of things to ask her.
Yeah, I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me.
That'll be the last thing you do, I think.
So I hear the master has always been the eldest daughter.
The eldest daughter.
Turns out the old bat is Misty Faye's older sister.
If she's the master, who's the doctor? Dr. Hottie.
Yeah.
Ignore this one.
Let me just get a sonic screwdriver.
I think it's in one of these pockets.
They say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power.
Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take on Mia's powers lightly.
Well, anyway. Somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister, Misty.
Is she like the ancient Japanese ghost version of a squib
It's a squib.
from Harry Potter?
It's a squib.
A person who's born to wizard parents but can't use magic?
How late we gonna stream?
Very-
Probably to the end of this chapter. It's coming up soon.
Yeah.
Just hang around. We got a cool announcement at the end.
Yeah.
I see.
This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sort of things, too, like she's the oldest and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful.
Wow. I had no idea.
It's amazing how this comes up 6 hours into this case.
So what would have happened had Morgan been stronger?
Maya's family would have been the Branch family, I reckon.
All right.
Yeah, I get your Harry Potter reference. Maybe? Nope.
Yeah. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in, like, a while.
Yeah? I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret.
Like, what's with that scary look on your face?
All right, save
Am
it.
I loud enough now?
Doing better.
That's perfect.
Doing
That's
much
perfect.
better. Yeah. I think the chat's going to eventually catch up and keep going like that.
Yeah.
You've been doing the voice while you're doing it, so it's good.
Boom.
How to say, like.
Stick that dog every now and then. Please tell me about the traffic accident.
Huh? Like, who's asking it?
I'm sorry.
No, you're cool. It works well with the character. Your sister's accident. Naturally.
Oh, yeah.
Good volume, Grace. The bits.
So, like, that Dr. Grey guy made my sister, like, fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that.
Interesting. Eni just asked whose accident. Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident?
Huh? Another person? Accident? Like, you got someone in mind?
Oh, just anyone. We'll just talk about accidents. Heard on I-95 there was a big two-car pilot.
I want to ask you, that's big. I want to ask you about your own car accident. Dustin, you went to think of a big number and you came up with 2.
That was the
I just
joke.
want to point that out. Okay. Go
A
ahead.
two-car pilot, also known as any accident.
Me?
Yes.
So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about.
You okay?
No, I've been doing this voice for like 2 hours and I haven't had a single drop of anything today.
You want to go get some water?
No.
No!
Determined.
I only have this fresca if you want.
That
some.
wasn't it.
Penalty.
Like,
All right, prove you were in an accident.
The clipping. Clipping 2.
Okay. They replaced the clipping earlier. I was looking in the wrong place.
Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eenie Meenie holds interview about crash. You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct?
wait.
Spire, remember the article with my accident hitting the school bus? I once hit a school bus while I was wearing no pants.
What?
I'll t-
Okay. Pause. What?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Huh?
I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eenie, is, like, pretty common. What?
Oh no, Spire. Alright.
With your father-in-law's car.
See, David, you know what's going on, but wearing no pants. Quick version was I was shoveling snow off of church's like little log cabin out by a lake.
Get a drink.
Yeah, go get a drink while I tell a story. Go.
Yeah.
But I want to know.
Go. Just hurry. And the very silly don't you hate pants? The very silly version of it was that, like, as I was shoveling the snow, every now and then Bryn would just be like, "Are you alive?" You know, shouting down, and I'd be like, "Yeah," and then I'd continue working. So I finish off with getting the snow off the roof and come back, and I'm super tired. It's been a couple hours. I'm exhausted. I start driving, and my spouse, Bryn, at the time, was just, you know, doing that thing where some people would call it nagging. But I assume it was like, you know, caring about me and my well-being. But kept being like, hey, you should, you know, take off some of the clothes. You're sweating. You look really tired. You're still too bundled up. And I'm like, nah, I'll be fine. And it was like, Bryn was like, no. You should, you know, take things off. So, yeah, I was getting married. How dare you? So I go pull off of this little road. And I take off my pants
So
and some of the clothes.
Your ex-husband was trying to force your clothes off.
Yes, my ex-husband got me to strip in the street. And
then wore the pants. You certainly weren't wearing the pants at the time.
David! Boo! Alright, so anyway. I start to go down this hill after I, you know, have my pants off. And I start sliding in the ice. It's upstate New York, very cold, wintry time, and I see a school bus, and we're going really slow. And I'm thinking, all right, well, I don't want to hit the school bus, so I'll drive into the snowbank. Unbeknownst to me as a Maryland boy, snow like banks on the side of roads don't exist. Those are like icy walls of death. And I steer the car into the icy wall of death, and at a very slow speed, bounce off it, and then upstate New York, it is an Albany expression. Yeah, it's actually just north of Albany. And then slide slowly into the school bus as I'm wearing no pants. So I have to like hurry up, put that on, and talk to this bus driver, and wait for the police to come. But there was a reporter for the newspaper who came, and didn't talk to me, but talked to the cop. So like a few days later, in the local newspaper, it says there was an accident on this road, and it says Andrew got out of the car and was complaining about his knee injury. And I'm like, I never talked to this reporter. It's fake news. Totally fake.
Yeah.
But it was one of those silly things. I have it somewhere like on Facebook, the article, just because it makes me laugh.
Yeah.
And I went to court, and I got my fine reduced because I did a good job at court. I actually raised an objection, you know. We were at the trial, and the prosecutor was, you know, giving me the business, and the cop was explaining how he's an expert, but then he also said he hadn't been on the road, And I said, excuse me, and I raised my hand. I didn't quite.
Objection!
I was more like, excuse me, and they're like, yes, Mr. Oliver. I'm like, can I do an objection? And they're like, yes, go ahead. And I explained that, like, hey, you can't be an expert and not been on this road before.
Yeah.
And they're like, that's a good point. Good job. So,
Yeah.
they said you did well. And then afterwards, they're like, you handle yourself well. You were cool under pressure. Have you ever thought about working in the legal field? And I said, no. That sounds like a pain in the ass. But
All the spirit mediums
exactly.
and murder cases.
But yeah, I got my fine reduced by like 80% or like 70%, so it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a long story about the time I wasn't wearing pants and hit a school bus.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Hope you guys enjoyed story time with Andrew.
All right. All right.
What in the world are you babbling about, Andrew? Your sister's name, Mimi Meanie, is in here too.
Like, Tully, wow, what a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps.
You think I'm going to let you get away with that?
So, like, now what? Like, you have something that totally says I was hospitalized.
There.
Love you too, Bryn. Fun times.
This is,
Like, this is your proof?
like, what's that picture supposed to mean?
I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at.
Huh? So?
There was a certain patient. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you.
That creepy fake doctor!
Now, are you ready to tell me about the accident?
Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder.
Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct?
And?
That woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be...
Was it you?
Yes, it could. They gave her plastic surgery. It could be. Take that!
Andrew never got used to the harsh southern
Taiga.
climate up here, so eventually he had to wuss out and move back to the cozy arms of Maryland.
Don't worry. The warmth is coming your way, too. Plenty more of insulation.
I believe it was your sister, Mimi Meanie.
Mimi?
You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same.
Yay. Health restored. All right.
Yeah, I was riding.
Yeah, but some of my friends had to move to
In
Philadelphia.
that car with my sister. We were.
It was like so depressing.
Wait, we were like on our way home.
And I thought I was gonna die.
Like, it's so inappropriate
Yeah.
for, like, the music and everything, and she's just still...
It's her thing.
Alright, go ahead.
It's just like her...
Hit the button.
It's like melancholy, and then...
Animation.
I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. That was. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door.
sister?
I couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, that wasn't my strongest impression. It comes and goes. I do some pretty good Davids though. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's so sad.
But like her motion is like, girls just wanna have fun. Like that's the expression and
Wait, can
everything.
you sing the song for me now?
No, I can't.
Some girls die in a fiery crash.
Thank you. But like I specifically think of that song when I see her like doing this. I don't know why. Yeah.
That's what they really want.
Yeah.
Vehicular manslaughter. Okay. Okay. Did
We gotta
Dr.
finish
Gray
this case,
really
man.
cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills?
Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back.
I wonder. This does give Enid a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray.
Wait, is she blind because of it?
She is not blind.
Then why is her eyes always?
She's like Brock from Pokemon.
No, what she's doing is this is how she echolocates. She's sensing the vibrations in the air. You see when one sense weakens, the others get stronger. You sure about that? Sure as I'm black.
I think we got a new sound clip. Dustin saying that.
the Mighty Boosh is a great
Alright, go ahead.
show.
What do you mean?
But it would be very hard to catch. Actually, I'd say impossible.
What?
I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it.
I really feel like Phoenix should have a follow-up conversation after that. Instead of just like, yeah, I'm done.
Bye.
I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. Well, see you later.
What was that?
It was your dad yelling.
Why did he yell?
All right,
Oh.
here we go.
Good lord.
This is the finale, guys. We're coming through the end of this.
It just goes on and on and on.
Can't do your
Sorry.
voice.
Looks like something's up.
Stop! Leave my mother alone!
That's better.
Yeah, it's better.
Ow! Hey, hold on, okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt.
Pearl, dear, it is perfectly all right. I will be out for a short while with this young man.
Mother, please, let me go too!
No, you must stay here and protect the manor. You're 8 after all. You're the woman of the house now. Mummy is going to go to the police academy.
Academy. I don't know why.
The police farm.
Yeah. To the police farm upstate.
Yeah.
Upstate New York.
What
all-
are you doing over there?
Cat keeps like getting stuck and then just like popping out.
Ah, don't make that face. Hey, I tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look. It's a real pistol.
Detective, do not upset me further.
Ah, sorry.
Poor Gumshoe. Being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow!
Watch yourself, Dustin.
Mother. Back to my whispering.
Yeah.
Mother, this never happened before.
Pearls.
Mr. Nick, I have a really bad feeling. Can't shake.
Could you speak up, Pearl?
I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick.
Say anything. Yeah, say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this.
Mr. Mystic Maya?
She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence.
Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her.
Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either, like your mother did.
I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side.
That's true, you do got Eeny Meeny here with you. You should be okay.
Also, she ran across like 4 hours of running by herself.
She ran across 4 hours of running.
In sandals, no less.
That's true. Her stare is really piercing.
All right.
Yeah, she told me what to do. Go do it.
All right.
Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
You kept me waiting, Phoenix.
Boobs!
At least it's not pearls.
So, how are the preparations?
I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think.
Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Meyer is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear.
Oh, I bet you know a lot about heavyweights to bear. If memory serves, Mia had a few cyclocks of her own.
Like 3.
I talked about that map on the last stream we did. I'll have to like redo that map. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now.
Sure, I welcome you to try.
You mean lady.
What were you saying, Andrew?
I'm only trying to get your sister off death row. You think you would help? Mia,
Yes?
Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean.
There it is.
Boo!
Why do you think so?
Really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets.
It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning.
Yeah, a battle of wits against Mia.
Alright.
Boo, BS, boo,
Yeah.
patting the game.
There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow.
It's Mike. What's the deal with these cyclocks? It's like the person has a secret they don't want to say, so you have to like break down them, you know, keeping that secret.
Yeah.
You gotta chip away at it, in this case, 3 different ways.
Yeah.
And yes, there's like a magical spiritual force. It's like that little green badge thing we have.
Yeah.
For crying out loud, Mia. Alright. You mean like how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray?
You're giving me real Lana vibes right now, Mia. I thought you were better than that.
Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started.
Which means that the murderer must have gone in that room before the channeling.
This is harder than bringing back the dead. Oh, wait. Thank you, David. David?
That's what I think in any case.
But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there.
That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale.
Might as well see if there's any other evidence to give me.
I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling?
This case is all about spirit channeling. And I feel like I don't understand a thing about it.
Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor mystic Amy Faye required.
I've heard that name before.
The Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When mystic Ami was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Korean sacred urn. It usually sits in the Winding Way and has her name written on it.
Yeah.
Aw, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale.
Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too?
Okay. Saving.
Good job.
I mean, it's probably gonna regenerate afterwards, so let's do this. Zzz. Okay, I think I got them all. Here we are, the murderer.
Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you? Isn't that right?
I approve that reference, Tenga. Yes.
All right then. Tell me who you think I'm protecting.
Mm-mm.
Wait, what?
I
What's
think
that
it-
secret, like, thing over there?
I
In the
think-
cloak? What is that?
She would only be protecting Maya, right? Or Pearl.
My guess is Pearl.
I thought it was Morgan.
Well, I'll try.
Gotta find it.
Yeah, you were right.
Okay, good. Thought it made sense. Some people started playing it thinking they knew what it was. They'll continue playing it forever just
This is
because
a game that never
Episode.
ends.
there is no one else you would
And
protect like this, Mia.
Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi.
That's true.
Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. Alright.
The cloth thing or the key? Are we at the key or are you one step ahead of me?
I might be one step ahead of you.
well, we can always go back to your save point. Or
Go,
you can
let me
just
see
leave.
the scrap.
The what?
The scrap thing.
That needs to be used for
See, maybe it's the key. I don't know. I thought it was one of those two.
Yeah.
Okay. My evidence is this black key. At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key. And yet somehow it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden.
You're right.
There is only one person who could have done that while I was busy calling the police.
Fucking key
Fuck
again.
you, science.
Who's this? Is it Haga person?
It's
again?
Mike. It's Mike.
We've gone over this 5 times.
Seriously, Mike? Seriously?
Don't you know about this key?
Seriously?
Huh. What's that look mean?
Your argument's too flimsy.
Huh?
When did the key find its way into the incinerator? It could have happened long after the murder happened.
Long after.
Someone could have found the key somewhere and dumped it in the incinerator.
But that's...
That prosecutor would use something like this small to shred your case. Do you have something other than just the key to cast suspicion on Morgan?
Oh.
So I have to submit both.
Okay. This is the other piece of evidence that points to Morgan as the culprit.
This is fine and all, but why aren't we doing this in court?
It's like that comic I showed you of like people wanting to, or no, the meme.
Yeah.
Like defend me and then the locks appear.
Yeah.
Why aren't you defending me? Lock, 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 lock.
Yeah. It's a
Uh,
locked room mystery. We get it.
I also found this in the garden incinerator. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for a splotch of blood.
But this piece not may even be from Maya's costume.
But this is what Maya told me. Maya?
Okay.
While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both the key and this...
Oh. No, that's
Oh, wow,
Phoenix.
I'm sorry. And both the key and this piece of cloth were found inside this incinerator.
Which means that this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume.
But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume.
That just means someone changed her clothes.
Changed her clothes. But why?
I don't know.
Why?
I would guess because of all the blood.
Well, they
But
still had blood.
there is only one person who could have done that.
The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt.
Boom. All right, last one.
You did very well, Phoenix.
This sucks. Thank you.
As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However,
However,
like I said at the beginning, my aunt has an alibi.
yeah, she was with us the whole time.
Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me, but I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder?
How she did it? Huh.
I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need?
An accomplice. It was eeny meeny. I know it.
Eeny meeny. She's the answer to the final question.
Which means that my aunt and Eeny Meeny,
We're in cahoots!
not the legal term, but thank you.
Imagine her like still doing that to him,
Yeah.
even in death.
Okay, but why though? Okay, but why though? Okay, but why though?
All right.
Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. A person would have to know a lot about Fay Manor and the village itself to do this.
But Morgan already has an alibi.
Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eeny Meeny is involved somehow.
But we have one big problem on our hands.
A problem? With what?
We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to?
She wouldn't.
No, there's a reason. Well, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eenie. You have a theory, Grace? Grace?
I've got a theory that it's a demon, a dancing demon. No,
No.
something isn't right then.
Okay, so my theory.
She would be late to
They
her own
needed to-
funeral. Oh, I'm sorry, Mia.
Morgan needed to free.
Satanga, anytime you want to drive down, buddy.
Guys. So
Guys.
the Morgan needed to frame Maya. One of them.
Why did she need
Maya.
to frame her?
So her precious Pearl could be the leader, and then she could basically tell Pearl, who commands her every will.
Yeah, okay,
Wish.
okay.
You're getting there.
And she
Okay.
needed help with this, so it was just a bonus to get Eeny Meeny to help her.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse.
You're on it.
Yeah. You're doing well. That is
I've
a
been
good theory.
sitting here
Yeah.
for
Mia
like
doesn't
3
have a
hours.
clue either. Huh.
Instead of Becky Broadway. Damn it, Charles. Thank you, Buffy the Vampire Slayer fans.
Once more with feeling.
Yep.
Then there's only one possibility. It could be bunnies.
What's with all the carrots? What do they need such good eyesight for anyway?
That's so musical.
It's a very wacky stream. We've been out this for
Gotta learn
3.5
to type
hours.
faster. Joss Whedon fans. Bum, bum, bum.
Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion?
Yeah, I know her fashion's horrible.
Because
Mother. She's the one who holds the key to this.
I really enjoy this Buffy musical going on down
yeah.
there. Mother? Whose? Mine? Wait, they didn't
Don't
give
be
me a mother
silly.
in this game.
Mine, of course. Misty Faye.
Mia and Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now?
Now then, looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then.
Right. Chief, we won't lose. You want to sing?
Got them hoppy legs and twitchy little noses. Come on. You can do it. Oh, finally, it's over. Good Lord.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! No! That is not happening right now!
Done.
Oh.
See ya.
Oh. Hey now, the stream is over. Like and subscribe.
Don't follow me on Twitter. Okay, so D2E news before we go and
Yes.
end the stream. I will not be here for the Friday stream. Dustin, would you like to tell the folks what you're going to be streaming? I think it's really cool.
So, basically, because it's going to be a solo stream, we can do something only I can do. Draw. So I'm going to be doing a art live stream on this channel on Friday evening. It'll be a fun time. So if you guys want to watch, I will have a setup. I'll actually be setting up in a different room than this one.
Yep.
It'll be upstairs on my computer at my desk, and it'll be a good time. I'll put some music on, we can chill, we can chat, and I'll draw some pictures. So
I have no idea if I'm going to be able to join, but yeah, it'll be Friday night around 7-ish, I assume.
yeah.
I'll be in West Virginia, so I may not make it back for the Sunday stream either, so you'll have to figure something else out. Maybe
Yeah.
you two will tackle Phoenix without me, but
We might.
we'll see, or I'll join you in
You might have
progress.
to do all the voices.
I'm not
I'll
sure.
do all the male voices, and we'll just turn your microphone up
We'll see.
really
I
loud.
would just grab either your mom or sister and just drag them down here.
Yeah.
And she's just do
Laura
like
ain't doing it.
your
Mom
mom's
ain't
just doing like
that.
country roads, take Andrew home.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's it. We are done. We're getting out of here. Good night. Enjoy your holiday. I'll see you in a week or no.
Well, at least you can sleep in tomorrow.
No country roads. Andrew not allowed to die. Thank you, Spire. Woo!